Hello, everyone! Welcome back to the Rings of Inasvine campaign. I know, it's been a month and a half. I'm sorry. However, we are back. We are ready for another session. And hopefully, this time we have the storage space to actually hold the entire, you know, episode. Because that was really fun last episode where it cut out midway through. And I didn't know how to get the Twitch VODs back together. That was fun. And cut out the most dramatic part of the entire campaign.
Well, live and learn. Personally, I'm very happy to be back, and can't wait to see where this session takes us. We ended on a big cliffhanger. At least some of us were about to get into a combat, and other people are deciding whether to go through portals to save children. So both pretty exciting possibilities to follow up on.
Of course. We do not have our Berserker available right now. However, they will be here eventually in a few minutes, hopefully. We'll say hi once they get there. Just because I think it's probably a little bit deserved, do you guys mind if I just do a really quick summary from that summary episode I made with Carlos and Mark the other day?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
please
fine by
do.
me.
Cool. TLDR, the moment I believe the audio cut out, it was during the time that Referami and Calzias were at the governor's mansion to re up the teleporter that they had there, and to send the Dragonborn siblings Orjan and Chairbiter through to safety. Af- After getting there and being warned that someone was killing people in there, there was a little bit of a negotiation with someone in the next room above them. They decided absolutely not on that, unlocked the door, and ran inside, set up the teleporter, and once it was ready to go, they teleported the two Dragonborn kids out of there. But before they could do anything else, because of a natural 20 on initiative, the goblin that you guys found at the marmalade factory ran out from a vent and jumped into the teleporter before you guys had the chance to turn it off, expending another use of that power bank. In frustration, Calzias broke the console and could now was is unable to turn it off. Referami decided made the call to get Rydell, one of the survivors or one of the people he saw in his dreams, so that maybe they can send him back with the last unit of teleportation. After that, Carthon and Spurbod decided to head to a farmer supply depot to get the nitrogen fertilizer that Rydell said he needed. Needed 20 pounds of that stuff, which was very concerning to a lot of you guys, given that it is an actual explosive. But with but you guys
I'm
did,
sure it'll be fine.
yeah, it'll be fine. Uh, Carthon took Rava and Spurbod to get to the supplies they needed, only to realize that there were some posers. Which, by the way, those people who are in military garb and causing issues, yeah, Mark called them posers, and I'm just we're just calling them posers now because that was a great title. Uh, they are causing trouble at the farmers depot. With some casual conversation and just vibes, Carthon was able to get inside, but it is like it's essentially toxic gas everywhere in there. After realizing the vibes were off, one of the posers started to chase Carthon. They broke out a window, and some of these posers were trying to bother Rodgel. And so we are going to be starting because somebody's not here. No shade at all. We are starting combat.
Let's go.
All right.
We are starting outside the warehouse. This is the best I could find. Don't judge me.
All right. Sounds good.
A
Arthon is
beautiful
kind of
black
nervous.
map.
A beautiful, beautiful black map. Once I really need to figure out the lighting situation.
That's because I don't have a token on the map because I'm not there.
Oh well, does everybody?
This is great. I like this a lot.
But yeah, I would like you guys to. Oh, please roll initiative.
So I know that I normally roll initiative at the same time as Rava. Would that still be the case this time because we're separate or not?
Oh no, Rava's here.
Yeah, no, I know, but like normally I'm on her, or at least I have been every other time we've started combat.
You guys can roll separately.
All right. All right, initiative. There it is. All right.
It's a 7.
Well, let's see how Robin does.
Still better than all of their
Oh,
rolls.
it's still better than the guards, actually. Yeah.
Did
Oh,
I
we-
roll for
we
Rob
nixed it.
already?
Oh, not that guard, actually.
You have not rolled yet.
Uh, have I rolled for even myself? I guess I haven't.
You have not.
Really, I could have sworn I rolled a 7. Or wait, did somebody else roll that 7? Somebody else
Yeah,
might have.
blur button.
No, that was me rolling that 7.
Got it. Oh, that's for. Oh, all right. We got great. Rava got a 19. Great. Well, we must have been clicked at the same time, so I thought I
Yo,
rolled
me and Beam are tied, it looks like. Hell yeah.
And then
natural
Carthon.
20.
And then
Rock.
Corthon rolls a 20.
Got it.
All right.
So, as you guys are at this farming depot, these four posers are looking very casual with their weapons and their spears and their swords. As we begin, Carthon, you are up first.
All right. Great. So, how far away is Rava from where I am?
Pretty far, you can't see her right
Yeah,
now.
pretty far.
Okay. I believe I can remain airborne for 3 turns in a row, I think. Let me just check that. With my Dragonborn flight power.
Yeah, for 3 rounds in a row, and then you have to land. Or you get tired.
Great, thank you for checking that. I bring that up because I would like to get back to her as quickly as possible, considering I don't want her to be targeted by these posers. So yeah, I'm just going to fly into the air and try to make a straight line over the building, which, I would not normally be able to do, so I
Uh,
won't engage these guys at all.
Actually, you can do that.
Oh great, I can do that in like 1 turn.
Yep, because you can fly.
Alright, what's my flying speed?
I imagine it's probably the same as your
Yeah, it's
movement.
30. Great, yeah, so I believe I would have to take the dash action for that though,
You
correct?
you would need to take the dash action, but you'd get right to Rava.
That's fine. Yeah, I'm going to see these guys threatening my trusty steed, and decide that I don't want to engage them, so I'm just gonna, while running, unfurl my wings, fly over the building, and land squarely on her back. So, yep.
Gotcha. Yeah, please move.
And yeah, since I'm taking the dash action, then I think that is my turn.
I'll move you right over there.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem. I got you, homie. Now
Oh, Rava is standing on top of you, it looks
No,
like.
I got
Uh,
I
it,
just gotta move it to the front, bring to front. There, got
cool.
it.
There we go.
Bam, we got this. Would you like to do anything for your bonus action?
Um, so I'm trying to move my character. It says you cannot take this action while the game is currently paused.
That is entirely fair. Just unpaused it.
Got it.
Oh,
All right.
been
Cool.
a while. We're remembering how to do things.
Remembering how
Yeah,
remembering how Forge works. Fun times.
got it.
That newfangled technology.
That newfangled.
Okay, yeah. This wasn't a bonus action, but I would like to take my saber out as an object interaction. Actually, wait. Yeah, taking a shield out is an action, so I wouldn't be able to do that. But I will take my No, no, I'd have the shield out anyway since it's attached to my arm. With the hands-free shield feature. Yeah, I'm carrying around it most of the time anyway. So yeah, I'm just gonna take my sword out, and I'll be good.
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. All right. After that, this guy is gonna come on up and just casually strut on up to Rodgel and just looks at you, Carthon, as you fly over the building, and is like, "Oh, didn't realize we had a bird over here." And then they're gonna stab. That
Ah,
uh,
Oh, that
I
good
was
stab roll.
so
Good
so
stab roll,
close
my
to a
man.
nat 20. I was nervous for a second.
they are gonna move right here though because they're jerks, and they do support the idea of flanking. Uh, a-
Oh, it's unfortunate.
After that, Rava. I,
Yeah,
I think at this point, since you guys have united together,
yeah, I think let's combine the. I think we're supposed to combine the initiative.
yeah,
That's up to you.
let's just combine the initiative. I didn't expect you to just immediately get back on Rava.
Yeah, no, neither did I. I didn't expect to roll a natural 20. But yeah, that
Our
sounds fair to me.
initiatives combined.
With
Uh,
our initiative combined, we are riding a dinosaur, I guess.
Indeed.
Rodgel is going to politely.
Much better.
That is going to definitely be a hit.
Is
Just
going to politely stab. That's my boy.
just just takes a step back, dodges their spear strike, and just completely does a practice slash to this guy. Getting a little bit more comfortable with all the bullshit in this that they've had to deal with today. And I think that's the turn. Sparbod.
All right.
Are, are you gonna help out your protege, or are you gonna be a hero?
So, all right. I think what I want to do is move. God, I can't actually attack. You know what? I'll just take the opportunity attack. So here's what I'm gonna do. First bit of movement, I'm gonna go here. And I'm gonna make an attack on this guy.
Okay.
Do do do. Oh, I accidentally rolled both of my damages. Crap.
Still,
Uh,
still, you
that's
roll.
just the 10 slashing damage.
Hmm?
Oh, that's I got a 7 on my attack. Never mind, I didn't hit.
Yeah, you did not hit at all.
All right, and then I am going to. I will take the opportunity attack, but I am going to move here so that neither of these guys can. That's an 18. God dang. I'll take the 2 damage. It's whatever.
Yeah, take the 2 damage. It's gonna be fine. It's not gonna add up or at all or anything.
It's not going to add up over time. I'll be fine. I literally just want to move here so that the flanking position for Rodgel is taken up,
Fair enough.
and that will be my turn.
Back to back, like all fighting movies before you.
True.
It, you could not look cooler unless you're riding a dinosaur, but not many people can do that.
This individual is gonna stab you. Just like, hey man, that is not fun. You're ruining my vibe. You are going to
That
continue to
is not gonna hit.
you're going to continue to ruin their vibe because they cannot seem to stab people. That's their turn. The guy up here is going to take their move, go out the window that Carthon jumped out of, and like looking around, like, oh, interesting. Just going to run along the side here. I know I'm going to write it down as a spear, but they are going to pull out a crossbow. I don't believe that works.
I don't think that hits any of us.
As and then there's this guy.
Oh,
Oh no.
now I'm getting. You know what? It's I have an armor class of 18. I'll take. Better me be flanked than Rodgel.
You're gonna get
Yeah, I
jinxed.
suppose that's true.
Stop it.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Oh no.
Everything's gonna be okay.
That's not very okay. That's a 24.
That's a 24 and
That does.
and
Oh, that's
and also max damage.
So bad.
That's not
ooh.
very cash money of them.
Uh, Moving forward, unfortunately, because as this dude stabs you, Carthon, you are on your steed. How do you wish to do this?
Okay, well, I see that Splurvod has been impaled multiple times, and I don't like that. I'm actually very scared for my friend. So I'm going to giddy up Rava, and we are going to charge into battle. I'm going to flank with the guy who's to the bottom right of Splurvod, and then I'm going to make an attack. So that gives an extra plus
D4.
1d4, I think, to attack. All right, Saber. Um. Okay, I'm still pretty new to this. Okay, we roll from initiative, right? Or is that correct?
You roll. So pull up your character sheet.
Okay.
Uh, you see. Go to saber. If you go over the image of a saber, it turns into a dice. Click on that,
Oh, that's what I pressed. Okay, thank you.
and then click on the D4 expertise die.
Then the extra d4. Thank you. And that should be good. All right. Does a 16 hit?
All right. One more thing. You do need to before you
Oh,
roll. You have to
target.
go. Yeah. So you have to go over the creature and press T first. So you're
Got it.
targeting them. However, a 16 does hit.
Thank you. I knew I
I
forgot something.
uh,
I'll try to remember that in the future.
and it is looking rough as you slash it once.
All right. One
Okay,
slash, and he's bloodied.
I'm gonna ask a question, and this is just because I forgot that you had the extension that automatically does HP. Were you targeting me when I took the 2 damage from the opportunity attack?
Yes.
Okay, if that's the case, then that is the not what I meant to do. I meant to go because I subtracted 2 from myself manually because I forgot that was a thing. So I should be at 7, not 5.
Gotcha.
All right.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. Yeah, it's been a month and a half. All these fancy doodads that we take for granted and you forget about.
Yeah, that happens to me a lot. Anyway, that's my turn.
Fantastic.
Like, cleave into this guy's back.
Rocking on up. Seeing this, They, this guy, this dude, is gonna move right here. They're gonna do some tactics as well, cause they're somewhat smart.
Right, if he's attacking me, then which is he
No,
attacking?
they are attacking Rudgel.
They're attacking
Oh no,
Rodgell, and that's
sorry.
a 16 it looked like, or 18.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. Just get him. Just gets him right in the chest. Looks a little bit rough. He does grit their teeth a little bit. And on Rodgel's turn, they're gonna stand their ground. Uh, I know I haven't put Rodgel's class on him yet, but he is a fighter. I believe Second Wind is 1d10 plus fighter level, Carthon.
Yes, it is.
Just stand, just stands his ground. And is going to take 3 points of healing. Just grin his teeth and just trying his best, and then he's going to make a slash. Minimal damage, however,
Him.
just goes just tries to go for the jugular and just gets the chest instead. You finally, for probably the first time you've seen him since like this entire series of events has started to Spurpod. Like this is Rodgel's like natural training state. Like
Nice.
focused, trying their best to keep their head on a swivel, and like now like they're trying to put their training to use.
That's what it's all about. That's what we're here for, baby. It was the yeah.
Spurpod, as your turn on your compatriot, your turn.
All right. I think I'm gonna go ahead. Uh, yeah, we're actually me and Corthan we're flanking this guy, right?
Yes.
Uh, honestly, might as well take advantage of it. So flanking's an expertise die, right? Not
Yes.
advantage.
Yes.
Yeah, 1d4.
All right. That is going to be a 14 on my attack.
That barely misses, unfortunately.
Ah,
Their
unfortunate.
ACs are 15.
I'm going to throw myself into the sea.
Again, my friend.
Yes, again.
That's not good for your health, my friend.
Too much salt water is bad unless you're a sea snake, which do exist.
All right. One. I'm not gonna take. I'm not gonna end my turn yet because I'd actually like to. Hmm. Oh wait, hang on. Choose within reach next ally within 20 feet that makes a melee weapon attack. Use their bonus action to make an athletics check to grapple or push them 10. Okay, you know what? Actually, yeah, no, that doesn't particularly seem useful here. Yeah, I'm just gonna end my turn.
Cool, cool. All right. This dude is going to try to stab Rigel because they've just been fighting to the death over here.
Oh
Stop
no.
succeeding.
Rodgel is critical and trying to breathe, but still hanging on.
Ooh.
They've been stabbed in the chest a few times, and they're just gritting their bloody teeth. Uh, and like this poser that just chuckles and like, does does that hurt? Wow, wow. This dude just struts on up to you, Spurbod. Just goes for a strike. And that is barely a miss.
That is a miss.
Ice.
Baby! And with that just chink, barely a chink off your armor. Unfortunately, this guy is going to take a expertise die to stab you down. That one, though.
Ah, let's go.
As they try to strike you down and completely fumble.
I like how they got minimum on their D20, maximum on their expertise die.
You know,
So,
as you do.
so Paul, I don't know how to tell you this. I was thinking about Second Wind. I was like, wait a second. Carthon doesn't have that. Second Wind doesn't exist in this system.
Huh.
I don't think. It's not anywhere on my sheet or in the handbook.
Shush. Second one totally does exist. Otherwise, Bim would be dead, and
Uh,
we can't
Okay.
have that.
uh, you know what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
instead,
yeah, you are right. Bim is
instead
down.
we get Steely Mean.
Uh, B- Bim is down. Thanks for your honesty, Mark. I'm gonna give you an inspiration for that.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we get different stuff. It seems like,
I hope you appreciate your blood inspiration.
yeah, I do actually.
Speaking of that, Carthon, your turn.
Great. Well, speaking of blood, there will be there will be some right now. I also totally forgot about another feature I have, my mounted combatant fighting style, which gives me an expertise die on attack rolls against creatures that are medium-sized or smaller and not mounted. I assume these guys are medium.
Remember, you don't get the combat feats of these feats, or the combat aspects of these feats until fourth level.
Did I say feat? I'm sorry. It's not. No, it's not a feat. It's a fighting style. It's my fighting style.
Got it. Never mind.
Yeah. So I believe that the D4 evolves into a D6, correct? Instead of being two D4s.
Yeah, if it's 2d4, you get two expertises, you do get a d6. It levels up the dice.
Great. All right. Well, I'm going to make an attack against this guy that I attacked before. I've targeted him this time.
Nice.
Two. All right. D6. Uh, dang, it's a 12. You know what? You know what?
I
This
mean,
probably isn't the best use for it.
you
I do have an inspiration, and this does seem kind of dire. I'd like to use my inspiration.
yeah, sure, reroll.
Should I reroll the expertise die as well?
Sure.
All right, I forgot what it was, so it might not matter.
Uh,
Anyway, yeah.
Actually, I can just make it advantage. Actually,
Oh, so but then it would be rolling twice.
here, no,
If you want,
let me try something. Advantage. Yeah, you can reroll.
like reroll twice
Yeah,
because of
no,
advantage.
no, just reroll the once.
Got it. Okay.
there is
Okay,
a
that time it
different
hits. All right, 8 slashing damage.
You get him, and they just apparate into the mist.
All right. Well,
Would you like to run up
uh,
to someone and have Rava attack someone?
um, I don't think I'm allowed to do that. I think you're. I think the mount has to take an attack from you to make an attack.
Got it.
Maybe I'm remembering that wrong, but
I would
that's
believe
what I
that.
recall.
Uh,
I think you're right about that.
uh,
Yeah, that's why Rava hasn't been attacking on any of her turns. I would have to surrender one of my own turns for that's happened. I think that's how it works in regular 5e. I could be wrong
got
about this since
got
never
it.
made a character who rides a mount before. But
Would
anyway, yeah,
would
I've got rid of one of the guys threatening beams, so that's good.
fair enough. Would you like to move
But
somewhere
yeah,
else?
okay, I will move. I will move up like can I actually move behind them since I wouldn't be ending up in any of their spaces, or is this like an illegal move?
That is an illegal move. You do have to.
Okay, great.
Uh,
Can I move?
don't worry, I got this.
Got it.
You do have to have a clear path.
Got it. Okay, that's 20 feet. That's how many feet is it? Whatever. I'll pull up here. I'll pull up right here. So I'm next to this guy.
Cool, cool.
Real
And
quick,
that's my
the
turn.
catch your breath thing has been moved to martial as the rallying surge available at first level.
Gotcha.
Okay. That actually makes a lot of sense.
That that does make a lot of sense. You know what else makes a lot of sense? Stabbing Spirbod.
Oh,
14, that is a miss.
that does not hit.
Rodgell is dying, so
Mm.
No.
Mm. That's only two, right? That's only two. That's
that
not
that's that,
instant
that,
death.
that, that, that,
That's
that's
only
that's all
two.
that's
KO.
only two. Spirbod, what you do? I Need Hero starts playing in the distance. Please don't sing it. I don't want us to be copyright stricken.
Okay. Can I? Good Lord. I don't know.
I need a marshal, one who's got a hit rallying surge.
He does not, though.
I do not have a rallying surge. I don't think I. Oh, wait, no, I do have a rallying surge.
But it's saying you
You're
already
a
used
marshal,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, it's saying you already used it though.
Oh, I did already. That's right. I did already use it.
The
Okay.
the eats from a month and a half ago causing issues
True.
for eats now.
Screw the eats from a month and a half ago.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true.
Here's okay. Com Unfortunately, combat training is kicking in. I'm not a medic. I can't exactly help Beam right now, other than just getting rid of the threats. So I'm just going to make
Hey,
and
that is legit help.
yeah, that is help. True. I'm gonna go ahead and make an attack against this guy just to the north of Beam, just to make sure that he isn't taking any more. In case this guy gets any ideas about like knock him while he's down.
Sure.
Am I just not allowed to hit anyone this session? Let's go. And then I'm going to move. No, no, I think I am gonna stay here. Do I have anything else I can do? Yeah, I don't think so.
Cool. This dude's down. This guy, seeing the fucking dinosaur, they're just gonna smile and like, oh, that's a real big thing. Let's get him.
Before you roll, I think it would hit regardless. But yeah, I'm going to use my interception because, as part of the mounted warrior feat, I get to, if when your mount is targeted by an attack, you can make yourself the attack's target instead.
Cool.
Regardless, that hits.
Cool. You take 6 points of damage. I will just mark that off on your character sheet right now
Oh,
because
that happens. Yeah, I'm bloodied.
Ayo. And then this next guy is gonna look at you, Swearbod, and go for a McStab because he's that asshole. That is a
That is a miss.
that is a miss. Uh, Top of turn order, Carthon. Beam is down.
All right, and that is absolutely terrifying. So what I'm going to do is, I do have one healing potion left on me, so I would like to move off my mount. That's 5, 10, 15, I believe. 15. Use my action to administer the potion. Um, and should I roll potion healing?
Yes. Please roll a 2d4 plus 2.
All right. Do I have to like click on the potion for that or not?
Uh,
My
maybe.
inventory.
Yeah. Maybe to click on the potion. Maybe that'll work.
Okay, cool. Yeah, public roll. All right. Two
Minimum,
ones. Great.
minimum
Oh,
healing. Let's go.
All right. Well, regardless, he's still up, and I'm going to invite him to go to the back to get on Rava at his convenience, and then clearly this isn't going well. I don't think we're gonna survive if we. I should say this in character. This isn't going well. Get on Rava. We can maybe try to leave. Try being the operative word.
Given that they did go down and then critically failed a death save, they did gain a level of fatigue and strife.
Okay.
Uh, but
So
but yeah,
does
they
that mean they
they
can't move?
no, that means they cannot sprint or dash, and they have disadvantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma checks.
Okay.
But
Uh,
you bring them up, and this teenager looks at you and clutches their chest from all the stab wounds, and just looks at you and like, oh, okay, ow,
Point of ruling, Mr. DM, sir.
yes,
The physical effects of fatigue do not kick in during combat; they kick in afterwards. Strife, however, does kick in immediately.
got it. I'm gonna be real with you, Dragon. I just look up and I see that Rodgell has a point of fatigue and a point of strife, and I just went with it. But yeah,
Fair enough.
understandable.
Just letting you know, it
I
was a bit of a weird ruling that I remember us having a discussion in a different server. So, just make sure to bring that up because that is a bit of an odd ruling.
got it. After that, the hooded guard, seeing this, looking and seeing that you're off your mount, Carthon, uh, these guys will
Wait,
attack.
wait, 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 wait,
Sorry.
wait, wait, wait. You didn't let me finish. Okay, so I initially thought that he would go join me, but seeing as it's not happening, could I use my movement to return to Rava?
Uh,
Since I didn't declare that on my turn, it's fine if not. But
you will provoke an opportunity attack if
oh
you're
yeah, good point.
Oh, you know what?
You know what?
Honestly,
Fine, fine. I won't. I
if you
won't do
want
that.
to do it, because I can do a thing then.
Okay,
I
you
have
want
a
to do that?
reaction I can use.
Okay, cool. I'll do that. Yes, I will allow. I will tank the opportunity attack from this bloody guard.
They will make an attack.
Okay, that definitely hits.
Uh,
All right, I'm critical.
okay. I'm going to shoulder check.
Got it. What does that do?
So a creature within my reach made a melee attack against an ally. That's the condition. I can use my reaction to make an athletics check against the maneuver DC. I shove the creature 10 feet away.
All right.
Oh, that did not roll anything. Okay.
Then yeah,
Does the
make it
check happen before or after the attack lands?
Carlos?
Hello?
after they make an attack.
Yes,
it
yeah,
says
I
yeah,
can
it's
hear you.
after they make the attack, so I would assume that that is uh
Yeah. Yeah. Make your athletics check. Uh,
I just cannot roll good.
that is actually enough because I believe maneuver DC is 8 plus proficiency plus strength or dexterity. Correct?
Uh I think that sounds right, yeah.
Yeah. Then that is barely what you needed.
Hell yeah.
Just
All right. I also moved that direction actually, so that is going to be I can disengage on my turn. That's
yeah.
not too big of an issue.
This move does not provoke opportunity attacks
It also does not provoke opportunity attacks.
because it is hockey.
True.
This dude, I'm gonna say disoriented that you just got shoulder checked. They're gonna make a stab against you because that was rude. That's a natural 20.
Heads up, there's smoke in the hallway. The alarm may sound. It's going to be loud.
Uh,
What?
That is my bullshit smart home smoke alarm. Very sorry. I am that has put me down. I am now making death saves. I'm going to go see what that's about and see if I need to be worried. I'll probably be back.
gotcha.
Well, that happened.
Yep.
As I need a hero plays once again. Rodgell is gonna come on up. Goes for a swing and a miss. I'll have Itza roll their death save in a moment. These guards, however, they're gonna do some tactics. Are you gonna have these guys target you, Mark?
No, no, I'm going to allow them to go for Rava since Rava has far more HP than I do at this point. If they're going to attack her, she can probably survive.
Probably being the operative word there. That is gonna be a good old 1 point of damage,
Okay. All
and
right. Yep, that would have hit me anyway, so yeah.
then this guy is going to like these guys are just joking. They're just joking about like, wow, we're gonna kill a dinosaur. Wow, this is really interesting. Dazimus.
Okay, good. All right.
As these guys have tactics around you, Karth, on your turn.
I have a friend who's critical, a friend who's dying. These two are at max HP. I'm critical. Okay, okay. What I would like to do is I would like to ride Rava like in a straight line. Oh, wait, can I not move through anybody of in this guy's space?
You are riding a dinosaur. If you want to try to trample, you could try.
Would that be an action?
That would
Because
probably be your action.
okay, let's just try to move around them. Okay, how much movement would I can't really see how much movement this would be.
Uh, let let
Okay,
let let.
5 feet.
So if if you're
You
going,
could do an action or a bonus action to overrun as a basic maneuver.
I don't know what that is. I gotta be honest. I'll
so
check.
so if you go 10 feet down, then you can go.
Overrun. Okay. No, no, I'd like to do some serious damage. Okay, all right.
y-
10 feet,
Yeah, you could
15
you
feet, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Really? That's 40? I guess I'd do that as well. Just tell me the farthest I can go to get away from here in 40 feet, Paul. I'm not seeing a movement counter when I move this token, only when you move it.
got it. So you're just running away, or are you just running towards your friends?
Running toward friends.
And Rava has a speed of 40.
A 40
You'd probably get like right.
right here.
Uh, no, you'd get right here.
Okay. All right. I guess that works.
You will also provoke 2 opportunity attacks.
Wait, what? Oh no, I'm not gonna do that. Screw that. Well, wait. I could I? I'll have Rava. No, I'm gonna take the disengage action and just not be able to attack.
Got it. Then yeah, this guy is going to, seeing you just run on up to him, smiles.
Okay, I'm gonna. Wait, is he attacking me?
Yep,
Okay, I would appreciate it if you didn't roll until I said what if I would like to intercept that or not, since I was
got it.
going to say yes, and
I
now looks suspect.
that is entirely fair. Would you like to take that damage,
Well,
or would you?
I would
Yeah,
say I'd like to take the attack, but it wouldn't do damage because he misses.
fair enough. I will try to be better on that in the future. That is entirely fair. Then yeah, we'll say it misses.
All right,
As it just goes to stab you, you're able to block it off Rava.
got it. All right, cool.
Rodgel is fucking pissed. Just screams. There we go,
Right there.
buddy. There we go. Just slices him down. Just disappears in a beam of smoke. Deep, deep breathing. Trying to recover. Eats, are you there? Eats is not here. Do you guys mind if I roll a death save for him?
That seems fair.
I am back. My house is not burning down. That was just a bit of a kitchen mishap. What did I miss?
Make a death save.
Make a death save.
Ignore
Oh
the roll
no.
that's already been saved, I guess.
I did roll, but now you're here.
Oh no, what happened? I've got visibility mode. It's defaulting to private GM role. Should I make it public?
It should be private DM roll.
It should be private GM role. Okay.
But whenever I roll a private GM roll,
Still, oh no.
that is not a private GM roll.
I still saw that.
I hold up. I had that selected as a private GM role.
Uh, now
If your option in the bottom corner above the text box is not set to private GM role as well, it won't default to it for some reason.
Oh,
that
what?
that
It's
is
an
super.
issue that they're aware of, and I think they might have fixed it on a recent update.
Oh, so it just defaults to whatever's in the text box, regardless of what's in the box that pops up when you tell it to roll a death save.
Yeah, it was
That's
an issue that
bullshit.
they were aware of, and I'm pretty sure they fixed it already since the version that we're on.
Got it.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Well, you guys can see that I am failing my death saves. Unfortunate.
Make another death save because it's been another round since you've left. Now it's back to you.
Okay. Then I will go ahead and roll this one. Okay, now I also have it in the text box as private, so let's see.
Cool.
Did anyone else see that?
I did not. I just see a question mark.
Okay.
Perfect.
There's
Al-
question-
All of
also,
the question marks.
also, Rodgell killed the thing that took you down.
Hooray.
Hell yeah. Proud of my boy.
Uh,
Even if I'm too dead to see it.
this guy. They're just gonna spread their anger.
Oh no.
Rodgell takes 3 points of damage. They are at 1 HP and a dream.
Really? I just see 1 point of damage.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, 1 point of damage. Still, uh, math is hard when I'm looking at things.
These guys have +0 strength.
Yep. That is
Powerful.
that it.
All
That,
right.
let, let,
I will reluctantly allow Rava to eat this roll since I don't know, she has more HP than I do by a lot.
we just gotta believe.
Oh well, that would have hit me anyway, so I guess it's not that bad. All right. Well, she takes 4 damage. She's not bloodied yet. Just tell me when I should start making like animal handling checks for this.
I think because you guys are your background does involve a little bit of like being a militia member of Black Soot. I think until they become bloodied, that's when like the issues will begin to start up.
Okay.
Uh,
All right.
but Rava,
if you need a favor to explain why she's taking the hit and not you, you can say that she knows you're really hurt and won't let you.
Well,
this is a Carthon thing.
that's a good idea. I like that, but I'll decide later.
Fair enough. All right, Carthon.
Okay. So it seems like Rodgel doesn't want to run away.
They are not.
So
They do not wish to leave their mentor.
I will respect that. Okay.
Unfortunately, I have not taught him well enough.
Okay. Well, I can't flank with someone who's down, right?
No.
Okay. Um, let me just check one thing. You- Yeah, okay. All right, I'll attack this guy with my saber. I am locking onto him.
Get your nicks in.
That misses.
Oofda.
Is there any... Wait. Okay, fine. Next turn, I should have remembered that I had this, but I can't, in good conscience, use it since I already rolled.
Got it. I appreciate the honesty.
Well, okay, fine.
Wait, you have an inspiration.
They already
I
used
already
it.
used
No,
it.
no, he used it. Yeah.
You did.
All right. As you guys are just fighting for Kingdom Come, Spurbod, please make another death save.
Unfortunate.
Actually, no, I wouldn't have wanted to do that anyway.
All right.
That certainly is a death save.
Dazimus. And against who are they attacking, Carthon?
I'm gonna say Rava for right now.
Gotcha. That is going to be a solid 2 points of damage.
That okay, that hits barely. All
Barely.
right, well, still not bloodied. Still not bloodied.
Rava has an 11.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they are a dinosaur.
I figured they'd have a higher
Other than
DC.
armor.
I figured they'd have a higher DC that or dexterity than +1.
Uh,
no, they don't.
Dang.
Fun fact: they actually have a dexterity of 10.
Yeah, they just have a natural
Dang.
armor of 1.
We need to get her some dino armor.
Yep. Carthon.
Okay, Beam's still not running away.
Refu- Ab does not wish to leave Spurbod.
All right, well, I'm going to use my thing to. Oh, let's actually see. Okay. Yeah, let's try something a little different. I am going to, instead of my saber, get out a net. I have 2 of them, and I will throw this net on this guy to try and restrain him. Wait, is a net an attack roll?
Yes.
I forgot it was an attack roll. Okay. Does it at least make them prone?
It restrains them.
Does that make them prone?
Doesn't make them prone, but does make all attacks against them have advantage.
I'm just gonna use my saber,
Okay.
which I forgot last time, but I do still have an expertise die since they're not mounted. Okay, wait. Okay, that hits. Okay, 9
Well,
slashing
let's
damage.
go.
That does, in fact, le damage.
All right, cool. That's my turn.
Uh, Rodgel, seeing this, is going to capitalize. Putting themselves in a really bad position, but they really want this taken care of.
All right, they flanking with me.
Not flanking, but still.
Okay, this could make her break out. Yes.
Yes.
All right, this is
Just
taking a turn for the better.
it's just gonna finish looping around. Spurbob, make another death save, please.
Give me a
All
quick out
right.
there to help you guys. Bah!
Cool.
All right.
Cool. Uh,
This is exactly why you don't split the party.
Carthon, would you like to flank?
There. Yes, I would. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's my turn. Yeah, sure. I will roll saber attack as soon as I find it. All right. T-type 6. I don't think it would have mattered anyway, but it occurs to me that, yeah, 11. I was using. I feel so foolish. So the saber does normally a D8, but if you're mounted, it's a D10 of damage, which is why I picked it, and I was using the D8 version.
You still rolled max damage. You kill it in one shot.
Oh, nice. All right. Well, but now I'm gonna be using. Now I gotta
I will
use this now.
I will
Okay,
say
good.
you were targeting the wrong one. However,
Oh,
just
I
in
forgot
one,
that I'm
just
starting
in
the good
one,
guy.
just in one stroke, you take this dude down. Very well placed shot, and Rodgel is going to attempt to do battlefield CPR. Uh, for all the marbles. I don't know why I've rolled with advantage or disadvantage. I apologize. Oh, they
Both
have.
moves were fails.
Oh, sorry. He has a point of strife.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Disadvantage on in our I guess wisdom checks. Yeah.
Yeah, wisdom is medicine.
Cool.
Dang.
Make one more death save, Surabad.
Let's go. This one is for all the marbles, baby. I haven't been saying anything. We're at 2-2. This one decides it. Let's go.
It's with a con, so yeah, that's a success.
Yes.
Woohoo!
As a note,
Are we doing it with that?
yes,
Oh,
Okay.
I wasn't
you
sure.
are keeping your two death save fails. Hi, my name is Voice of the Speaker. In my campaigns, you keep your death save fails even once you get back up. The flip side of that is that you can add your con to your death saves. So,
Okay.
uh, all right. Let me get rid of this unconscious. Well, okay, you are still unconscious, but you're not dead.
I was about to say I should still be unconscious. I'm still down. I'm just not dying anymore. I'm stabilized.
Yeah. And as like Rodgell is like doing really bad CPR on you, just like looking down at you, your body naturally stabilizes, and Beam looks to you, Carthon, and just looks at you with just the 1,000 yard stare.
I think to myself, this guy can't ride right now. All right, and well, for the matter, neither can Splurvod. Okay, okay. I'm going to dismount and yeah, and just get Splurvod on Rava.
Got it.
Rava, you did good. I'm so
Merv,
proud of you.
Merv.
Okay. We're here for what? 20 pounds of fertilizer.
Nitrogen fertilizer. Uh,
Okay,
at this point, given that you've cleared out the posers, you can just open up the doors and ventilate the place a little bit.
got it. My thought is we're here. We might as well get what we came for. After this, we really need to leave. All of us are very, very hurt. We need to get out of here after saving this one last person. An amount of healing potions.
Got it.
And Swearbod's in no position to argue with me. And is Beam, for that matter, like, I don't know how, like, addled 1 point of strife makes him.
Like they have disadvantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma checks, so they're probably like mind is elsewhere, but they're still able to listen and follow orders and speak, just not well.
Okay. You're clearly out of it, Rodgal. Beam, not sure which name you prefer.
Just
I'm going to
just
get
call me Rodgal.
Rodgal. Okay. I'm going to get the fertilizer since we're already here.
Okay.
We're going to take it back to the nice friggin' lady, and then we're going to go to the safe houses. We've done enough. We've done all we can. If we save one more person, I mean, I don't think it'll be enough, but I think it'll be all that we can do. We're all very hurt, except Rava, who is still as hurt as I've ever seen her.
All right. Rodgal nods and like holds down Spurbod.
Okay.
And
I probably have like I don't know rope. Can I like tie him to her, or maybe just putting his feet in the stirrups will be enough.
yeah, and like Rodgal behind, just like holding them in place.
Yeah,
Yeah, the it's gonna be tough on Rava, but
I won't.
it's gonna have to work.
Okay, I won't be riding her. She doesn't need the extra weight. I'll just be like guiding her like by the reins from the front.
Got it.
Okay, after I get the 20 pounds of fertilizer, and as much as I'd like to loot, this is really not the time. This is too dire.
Fair enough.
I mean,
Okay,
there is a frog man sitting there that you can loot. I'm just
no, you're
saying.
not dead. I'm not gonna loot you.
I
Rodgal's
think the
already
only
looting you.
thing
No.
Oh
the
no.
only thing that'll be worth
My
looting is the obvious
boy!
first aid kit.
Anyway,
Like if this factory has a first aid station, definitely loot that.
Wait.
eh,
Yeah. Okay. All right. That is a good point. Can I just see if there are any very obvious like healing supplies around? I don't even mean like healing potions. I mean just like regular first aid kits with gauze.
yeah.
Fertilizer grows plants, right? That's healing shit, I think.
Oh yeah.
Please make a quick perception check.
That's
Okay.
how it works in Resident Evil. Just eat an herb.
Just do drugs. That that
Eat
that
herb.
that solves all your problems, right?
Okay,
Nom
perception.
nom.
Om nom drug.
Suddenly hungry, and I don't know why.
All right. 22, I believe. Yeah,
Uh,
22.
yeah. You after like spending some time to ventilate this place, you're I'm not I'm just gonna give this to you because of your background as a farmer. You're well aware of like ventilation systems and like warehousing.
Uh-huh.
You do a quick look around and you do find like a medical area. Like it's probably like a little stand off in the corner, but this place does have like a small supply of first aid equipment.
Great. All right. It might not make like an out of game effect, but yeah, I'll give that to Beam so he can, help patch up Splorbod's wounds while they're riding together.
Yes, give it. I understand what you're going for, but yes, give it to the person who has disadvantage on all medicine checks due to that 1 point of fatigue from almost dying.
I'd do it myself, but I'm kind of busy.
Isn't the healer's kit in this case or in this
Is
system
it?
just automatic success?
Yeah, if it's the healer's kit, I think it would be just be automatic success, actually.
Oh, is it?
I think it is in 5e, right?
Hang on.
It is in 5e, just automatic success on stabilization.
Oh well, I'm already. If that's the case, then I'm already. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that is true. That
I guess you
is
are already
yeah.
stabilized, but, just for flavor.
So
Oh yeah, true.
anyway, how many medical kits are you gonna grab? I think you can probably like easily just grab two, unless you want to open a crate.
Uh, I'll just take two,
All right. Then
and I guess one of those would already be used, so I'll just put one in my inventory.
I think there are five uses. Regardless, I will
Okay,
add
I'll
a
put them both in
add a
inventory.
healer satchel.
Healer satchel. Okay.
Satchels have 10 uses each,
Yeah.
Nice.
and it's a action to expend a use, stabilize somebody at 0 without needing a medicine check.
You know what? I'll keep one, and Beam can have the other one.
I've already added it to his inventory.
Great.
Uh, and as you guys head on back, we are actually gonna go to Referami first. As you are running through the streets of Tenderly, you get to Rydell's plants, rushing through the area. What do you do?
Definitely gonna have my mace out, looking around, being careful. I'm gonna check to make sure that he's still there.
It like
Um,
the door is completely shut. You guys,
okay.
as
Just make sure nobody's busted it down and gotten in there since we were last here.
no, they talk to you through the door. The door has been essentially secured through plant roots.
Good.
I believe that's how we described it. It was a month and a half ago, baby. So we're improvising.
Improvising is the way to do it. Um, then yeah, I would let them know that my friends are off to get their supplies. They will hopefully be back any minute now. Um, hang tight. And I will give him directions to the governor's mansion so that he can get to the teleporter.
And as you say this,
Hopefully,
sorry,
hmm?
you can go.
I was gonna say I would let him know how to get to it and let him know that hopefully it's still in use by the time he gets to it.
The speaking on the other side of the door is familiar. It is Rydell's voice as they speak. Sir, I appreciate your assistance, but once again, I am not leaving this place. I appreciate your help, but I'm not leaving.
Understandable. May the weep have mercy.
To you as well.
At this point, I think Ref would definitely be looking around, trying to figure out how far away was Perry
Uh, Probably about like 15, 20 minutes away.
and Melanie. I think was in a different direction, about what five
Yeah,
ten minutes away. I think.
yeah, 5 tenths away. That is the central teleportation dais. Are you about to be a hero?
I need a cleric, one who can proactively heal through the battle. Let's see. Referami's gonna make a decision. He's gonna start walking. He's gonna turn and start running towards the direction of Melanie. But before he does, he's gonna like stop himself and like turn around and tell Rydell that when his friends come back to let them know that he went to the teleportation days to try to get to Melanie, and hopefully everything works out the way we need it to. Good luck, and turn and start booking it. Definitely in heightened senses mode right now. Just being careful of any alleys or anything that I'm coming up on, and just trying to beeline it towards where I believe Melanie to be.
Yeah, and like running through, there's like a lot of civilians who are gone crazy. Weapons out. They avoid you because you're in armor and you have good weapons, and they give you some space. But there's some tragedy happening here. Speaking of tragedy, Calzias,
Yes.
you are standing in the locked teleportation room in the governor's house.
For me, how long has it been since Referami left?
Uh, by the time this happens, about 10 minutes.
So, have you ever seen Star Wars Episode 1? Towards
Um,
the end, when Darth Maul is fighting Qui Gon Jinn, And when they're waiting for the barriers to come down, he just kind of paces back and forth with a angered look on his face.
Yeah.
That's basically what Calzias is doing right now.
Nothing else?
Is that the fight with the high ground line?
No, that's
No, that's
episode
episode
3.
3.
Great. All right. I I don't. I've probably seen the prequels. I just don't really remember them at all in any
It's where
capacity.
Qui-Gon unfortunately gets murked.
But besides that, he is like listening out, keeping watch. Every now and then he goes to the door, see if he might be able to hear anything. Watches that hole in case some other asshole decides to jump from it.
All right.
Like I'm trying to make sure that does not happen again.
Uh, you actually hear a little bit of knocking on the door. Um, hello? You hear like a feminine voice speaking. Uh, could could you I don't know who's in there, but if someone could please open the door, that would be greatly appreciated.
Does the voice sound familiar?
No, you haven't heard this before.
I'm gonna. This is gonna be an asshole move, but I'm gonna stay quiet. There's
Hello?
only one more use of the teleporter, and it's either gonna be somebody that Referami is trying to save, or it's gonna be one of the party.
Please. I'm I'm hurt. Please. And the you don't hear any footsteps. So you just assume that the person's still there. And after a few more minutes of just pacing around, the teleporter is working. You look over and you see the light beginning to open up. And given that you're a proficient engineer, you know what's happening.
Is somebody coming through?
Yes,
What?
someone is coming through
No, no,
the
no, 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 no,
other
no, no, no.
direction. Uh, I will say, if you turn off the teleporter right now, I'm just gonna give this to you. You can save the charge. Well, actually, you can't turn off the
Yeah, the
you're broken.
console's busted.
Yeah, no, somebody's coming through the other direction, and you can't stop it. I am giving you an inspiration for breaking the console.
Nice.
As
No. As you know what? Split second decision. Uh I don't know who's gonna come out of that. I don't know if it's gonna be friend or foe. God, I'm gonna say a quick prayer for my cousin, for Raquel, for everybody else here, and I'm gonna run through. After cursing a lot.
okay, I will say when two people are going opposite directions on a teleporter, the effects might be weird.
Oh no.
Are you still willing to run through the teleporter?
Do I know exactly how weird the effects are?
You could die if you roll low enough.
Could be a The Fly-esque horror scene.
Oh, so true.
Like literally impacting with each other. Whoever is coming through the other direction. The best case scenario is that you guys miss each other. And that's really hard to do because you cannot see. Worst case scenario, you both hit each other mid teleport. You go out of the ley lines and you fall to your death. Or worse, uh, spontaneous combustion.
Sweep the leg.
Oh, you're resistant to fire.
Okay, sorry. That is probably the incorrect word. Molecular disassociation, which is
I
which
see.
is which is what I'm just gonna say is, uh, Calzias, you will be just everywhere.
Imagine every molecule in your body exploding at
Okay.
the speed of light.
Okay, so how about this? The console is busted.
Yes,
What if I try to quickly disconnect it from whatever's powering the machine and hope that doesn't eat up the charge?
you could try. It'd be very hard. If you fail, whoever's teleporting will die.
Oh my god.
Like, unless you roll a natural 20, this person will die.
You know what? Fucking hell, this is gonna fucking suck. Sorry, try not to say curses like that anymore. Uh, Again, I don't know if this is friend or foe. There's, I think I'm smart enough to know that there's way too much risk of messing with the console or trying to run through. So, the console is a bust. I'm just gonna unlock the door. Whoever's out there, hopefully, hopefully they don't attack me. And if they don't, I'm probably just gonna grab them and run. This is a bust now. This is
Got it. You take a moment and just cut your losses. You open the door, and you see on the other side a. You recognize this individual as soon as you open the door. It is that merfolk in the factory, and she looks at you as you open the
change
door.
of plan. That was the merfolk with the goblin, right?
Yep.
Yeah, no, I'm attacking her.
All right, I need you to roll initiative. We are just arriving on reception. just just immediate change of plans.
Listen, there has been a lot of anger mounting in Calzaius for a while. Things are just making it boil over very quickly, very fast.
Hell
It
yeah.
says there's no combat encounter of you,
No,
and
give
you're
give
currently
give give
weak.
me a second. Uh,
1,000.
here's what we're gonna do. Everyone participating in this combat, I'm just gonna move over to the right hand side to make this easier. Uh, all right. Gonna roll initiative. Now you can roll initiative.
Okay. Dexterity. Sure, I'll roll dexterity. 18.
And then all right, Calzias, you are up first.
So yeah, at seeing recognizing her as a person that was with the goblin who screwed us over before, I still have my my war picks out, so I'm just gonna zero in on her, just yell you, and I'm gonna take a wild swing with the. Wait, let me look at my features again. Da da. That. Da-da-da. Where is rage? I should see it.
Go to features.
Oh God, I'm blind.
You're good.
So yeah, bonus action raging. That means I'm gonna have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. Every round I remain in rage. At the start of your turn, you gain a number of rage hit points. So I believe my rage hit points right now, I have basically 2 temporary hit points. Da da da. Resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, obviously. Can't cast spells, and I gain no benefits from actual temporary hit points.
Got it.
So, I have a number of rages. While raging, you cannot choose to use a fallback reaction. Your rage lasts for 1 minute and ends early if you're knocked unconscious. You could also end your rage on your turn as a bonus action. Once you have raged a number of times shown on your berserk level in the rages column, the berserker table, you must finish a long rest before being able to rage again. Sorry for that dump, audience. I'm just letting you all know what this feature does if you're new to this game. So basically, I have advantage on strength stuff. I have extra HP for the rage. And like I said, I'm gonna take a swing with one of my war picks. War picks.
Got it. Go for it.
Public roll. There we go. That's an 8. I'm pretty sure that misses.
Fair enough. Remember to hover your cursor over your target. Press T to target them.
I don't. I don't see a map. It's just still the
I know.
where we left off screen.
I know. I don't have a map out because I didn't think it's pretty simple. You're fighting in the hallway.
Okay, okay.
I moved all commands to the right hand side just for simplicity's sake.
Got it. Now I see it. Now I see it. Got it. But yeah, obviously moving up to them and attacking them, and that's a miss. We're gonna
Yep.
miss.
All right. Uh, you hear behind you a scream from the teleportation room.
Like a machine-like scream or a person scream.
A somebody is screaming behind you. The merfolk is going to look at you, like dodging out of the way, and then they look at you and just, oh no no no, oh no no no, just the smile dims, and she just goes for the claws. She is going. Mechanically, we are treating this as trident attacks. However, she is going to attempt to stab your eyes out. That is
Oh, that hits.
It is. You're raging, right? Though, right?
Yes. So the 2 rage HP goes first, and then my regular HP.
Gotcha. All right. Then they are going to attempt to gouge your eyes out again, because they have 2 attacks. That is going to be another hit.
Yeah, that hits. With this attack, I take the full 3.
You take the full 3.
Yes, because rage HP refreshes every round.
So you don't have resistance.
Oh yeah, I do have resistance. Crap.
Okay, then yeah, remember that part. Okay.
Sorry.
All right. After that, Calzai, it's your turn.
Uh, I'm going to use one of my new maneuvers. I'm going to use a raking strike,
Which?
which means um you lash out with one strike, set up another faster and wilder attack, make a melee attack weapon. On a hit, you can make an additional attack against the same target. A disadvantage on this additional attack.
Okay, go for it.
And where this costs 2 maneuver points.
Are you making
I'll
Are you making this reckless?
there is no reckless in this feature, I think.
Oh,
In this
fantastic! Keep
system.
on going.
Yeah, there's no reckless in this, unfortunately. I would
You're
love
not allowed
to.
to be. You're not allowed to be reckless in this system.
Uh, tell that to yourself, Eats.
I'm going to throw myself into the sea.
All right, so first attack. Rolling.
That is
Does a 13 hit?
barely a miss.
Damn. All right, that's my turn. Give me a sec so I could find out where the table for the maneuver points are. I can remove those points.
I think it's a short
When
rest.
you use it, it should automatically do it.
Okay.
You do have to click on the maneuver though, like as if you're rolling
Yeah.
it. And as you
Yeah,
and as this happens,
I have 2 more points then. I don't know why it says I'm empty.
there is someone who comes out of the teleportation room. She is dressed in a very stylish outfit, eyes wide open, and seeing you guys fight. Uh, she's gonna take a photo and then puts away the camera. And yeah, she is. She is going to pull. She like puts a hand up and like a card appears in her hand. She looks at you guys and she's like, "I don't know what's going on here, but if either of you guys come towards me, I'm gonna chuck this thing at you, and you don't want to see what happens there. Explain yourselves right fucking now." That's her turn. Uh, this merfolk is going to look at you and look at her, and she's going to just start saying, "This dragonborn just killed all these people, and now he's trying to kill me. It's This place is going insane." And she's going to attempt a persuasion check. I'm sorry, not persuasion, deception.
No, don't listen to her.
As she says these words and looking at you and like just puts her hands up like as if she's just a victim. Calzias, what do you do?
I'm obviously gonna call her out as being a liar.
You, it's gonna be really hard to use persuasion during rage.
And yeah, bonus action to end rage. Still probably gonna sound angry. Uh, how do you feel about us using more serious curses again? You don't want us to actually do them,
We
right?
we we are live streaming. Better safe than sorry.
And yeah, just gonna yell. Basically, you liar. I'm not gonna actually yell.
Yeah.
uh, I don't know what's happening, but you and your friend are up to something.
That's it. That's your
I did not kill these people here. They're already dead.
All right. Roll persuasion. You
Skills.
will have to beat a 17.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not gonna happen, but let's see.
You are using your action to be diplomatic,
Here we go.
I believe.
Wasn't turning into a dice for some reason.
Nope. This woman is going to look between the two of you and looks at you, Kausias, and just, all right, sir, I need you to chill the fuck out. You need to take a step back, put your hands up. And like she looks back to the teleportation room and like just, oh fuck. Okay,
Yeah, it ran out of charge because her friend screwed us over. It took one of them, and you took the last one. Did you see some children on your way here?
uh, I want you to re-roll your persuasion check with advantage now. Go to modify roll. Or
Okay.
do you see something next to the persuasion check, like two dice next to it?
I see one dice. When I click it, I could just put it, roll with
Uh,
advantage.
in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
chat card.
yeah, and then yeah, in the chat card on chat.
Uh,
Or can
Where
you?
it says 9 persuasion check charisma, right next to it, there's a little button with the dice on it.
Yeah.
yeah, I pressed the button with the dice on persuasion. It brings me to the
No,
to the
not on your
persuasion.
skills.
Configure roll
In the text
mode.
box.
Configure roll mode advantage.
I'm gonna send you a picture. Never mind.
Got it. Yeah, she is looking at you and just looks at you. Yeah,
I
there
just
were.
sent a picture and it just rolled for me. Never mind.
There.
Apparently, I rolled bad.
Yeah, there were children. But you need to get back right now, sir.
Are the children okay?
Sir, you need to step back.
I am stepping back, and I'm still asking that question.
She's just staring at you, and as soon as there's enough room for her to move out of the room and into the hallway, she like looks at the carnage outside the room. And she looks at the merfolk and like, come on, let's. You can explain to me what's going on the way.
She's gonna lie to you. Her and her goblin friend already lied to us before.
Listen, sir. I'm well aware that something bad is happening. But we're getting the fuck out of your range. And she's gonna take another photo with you before the bodies.
Do you see any blood on my weapons?
Yes,
And how fresh does it look?
she
'Cause the
is.
last time we were in combat was like an hour
She
ago.
she is walking away. What do you do? And the merfolk looks behind and gives you a cocky smile. This doesn't look good.
There are spells that could detect truth, aren't there? When you question her, make sure you have one up.
She's
Like I said, her and her goblin friend are up to something.
she's down the hallway. If you want to make one more persuasion check at disadvantage, you can try.
Why not?
Give me
Leroy Jenkins.
You just gotta believe.
The prophecy might be coming true or whatever it is.
Or does it die?
Oh
Oh,
wow.
Persuasion.
Oh, that's yeah. You rolled perception.
Yeah, you did roll perception.
Dang,
oh
those
shit.
A
are
My
the
bad.
good
I thought I
rolls.
clicked the right
Ace.
one.
What?
I thought I clicked the right one. My bad.
No, you did
I'm on the
not.
right one now.
Oh
So,
my.
oh, this is
Hey.
Oh
better. Oh
my
my
God.
god.
I think those are the same rolls.
No, you
A
actually
1
rolled.
plus each.
You rolled. She stops. And turns to look at you.
Honestly, I'm not even looking at her. I'm still looking at this mermaid.
The children. What were their names?
Out of character, I keep forgetting the girl's name. Give me a sec, because we did write it down.
Give me 1 second while you look it up. Nobody tell them the answer. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Oh, it's the one with the letters in it.
God, which channel was this in? Oh, not that one.
You need
Community
an
notes,
assist?
NPC notes. Community notes. Excuse me.
All right, Calzias, what's their names?
God, I hope I pronounce this right. Origin and Chairbiter. Bronze Dragonborn children. Origin was the oldest.
She looks to you. Who is dead in that teleportation room?
Out of character, it was the governor, right?
Yep. Did not move his body.
The governor of this room.
She looks at you. Uh, are you proficient in insight?
Give me a sec. No.
Okay. She looks over to the merfolk. Why? And just like looks around. Okay, you are coming out here with me, and you're gonna tell me what is going on here. And you, and looks at the merfolk, you're also gonna tell me what's going on. Do we have a deal?
Deal. And I'm gonna put the boar picks back where they usually held.
This woman is an elf, and she seems to have a very strong personality. They can easily pick up on. And the merfolk like gives a concerned look to her and like, but but he was literally just trying to kill me. And this elf puts a finger up like, I'm here for the truth. And if you guys are going to fight each other after I leave, well, that is your decision. But for right now, you guys are the first two witnesses and people I can interview. We are continuing initiative.
Oh,
Uh,
oh crap.
as the merfolk just says like, shame. She is going to dash away into the teleportation room and immediately a loud fuck as the teleporter is down. And this elf individual like looks to her as she as she goes away and like, what? Oh, oh, and like looks to you and looks to her and like, oh fuck. And you go next, Calzias, as this elf is just a little bit dumbfounded by what just happened.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna attack her, but I am gonna run to the door. I'm gonna slam it closed, and the door's metal.
The door is metal, but does lock on the inside, so you cannot lock it from the outside.
No, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna close the door, and I'm gonna use my breath weapon to hopefully melt the doorknob so it can't be opened.
Oh
Uh,
snap!
Bruh.
uh,
Get got.
I want you to make a Constitution check with a proficiency. Actually, you know what? Make a Constitution check with an expertise die, because you are an expert at using your weapon. Maybe not like
Alright,
this,
so
but make a Constitution check. Add expertise.
I mean, I imagine I've used my breath weapon for non-combat things before as a minor.
Yeah, I know
So
that
yeah.
yeah, this is just it's not hard, and it might not delay them for long, but it's at least something.
Alright, so you say Constitution check.
Yeah, Constitution check with expertise.
Exactly. Okay. And not the best roll.
You do like melt the doorknob, and immediately you hear like some slamming against the door. Yeah,
And yeah, I'm gonna turn to the elf and say that's not gonna hold her for long. We need to go.
yeah. She's yelling in a language you do not understand, and she's just gonna look at you and like, yeah, right, 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 and just runs out with you and like, okay, I think I'm a little bit more inclined to agree with you at this point.
Stay close to me there. Whoever did attack all these people might still be here.
What? And like she pulls out like a reporter's pad. I'm sorry, something's attacking what?
I don't know the full story. All I know is that, according to one of my companions, something was in here attacking people. And there are people outside who are dressed as the military attacking up the other civilians.
She scribbles that down very quickly.
No offense, but is that really the appropriate time to do this?
I can write and walk and run. I don't think I've introduced myself. Uh, is this the time to do introductions?
I'm gonna give an exasperated moan and just say Calzaisaurus.
Amara Yothana, independent reporter.
Can you write that down, please?
If you hover over her token, it actually says it.
Do not see her token because
It is right next to you.
the page. There it goes.
Amara
Well, Amara,
Yothana.
you really chose a shit time to come here.
I'm well aware, but someone had to come here to tell the tale.
Right. Well, keep up. I'll tell you what I know as we look for the rest of my friends and my cousin.
Man, in literally any most other universes, Yothana would have just left you. You can put that in community notes, Dragon. But yeah, literally, if you did not meet a 17, uh, she probably
That was very impressive.
good roll, thank God. Uh,
Listen, sometimes you just have to say F it and do it.
uh,
I was prepared for that to not go well, honestly.
you are about to do a 2-on-1 fight. Anyway, as Amar comes outside the mayor's, I'm sorry, the governor's manor, looking outside and just seeing the destruction of the city, all the smokestacks and all the people nearby very much harmed. Looks around and just, oh shit. Takes another photo. Walk and talk.
Like I said, I'll tell you what I know. Honestly, I don't know much. Just trying to save some people that another one of my companions was trying to save and get out of here ourselves.
Entirely fair.
Teleporter was supposed to at least take 4 people, but that merfolk's goblin friend took one of the charges and you took the last one.
You know, if I'd known that, I wouldn't have come through. We can't
Well,
really.
you know what they say about hindsight.
Hindsight's 2020 through the belly of a dragon. No offense.
None taken.
As you guys begin to walk and talk, Referami,
Yes.
you get to the central teleportation dais, and it is a fucking mess. Um, there's been terrifying sights around. This is the worst.
Oh God.
I you literally see from the building a few very active rivers of blood. And there's a lot of yelling inside. You're not even inside the building yet, and you feel just the terrible vibes within. Like I think you and I can agree in a place of great murder is where probably there's a tear in the life weave. Like
Yeah.
not just death, straight murder. And you feel it from this place. Would you like to go in?
Um, I would say that as I'm approaching, I would be trying to use my authority to get people to
The,
not just like move out of my way, but also to try to get them to stop. I wouldn't be stopping myself for more than a split second, but I would be like yelling at them, telling them stop, you go help them. and just try to instill a little bit of authority and a sense of order into the chaos around me,
Uh,
doing what I can as I walk through. But yes, I would be going in.
yeah, you go inside. You have like, okay, I'm gonna be saying this, and inside there is just Calzai or Carlos. You remember how I said like if two people were on opposite sides of the teleportation?
Yeah, that part gets cut off.
Um,
I believe that's what you said.
essentially like everything goes everywhere. Long story short, that's the worst case scenario. And you see the remains of a lot of people everywhere. The once like pristine, like the ropes, the queuing area, the dais itself, it was like completely clean and well maintained. Everything's covered red. And there is probably a group of about 50 people in the center who are yelling at each other. Some of them are incoherent. Let me check your passive perception.
13.
You just hear a lot of yelling, a lot of words. You're not able to really pick up on any specifics. But you do, and like you do see like one person attacks somebody in the crowd and they just take them down immediately. They are covering like the entire dais area, and there's just like a quite a few people around who are just looking at the people on the dais nervously. So there's the crowd in the center, and there's a lot of people around that are watching. How do you wish to try to calm the situation, Referami? Uh,
I'm going to use thaumaturgy,
all right, and how are you using
and
thaumaturgy?
I am going to make my voice boom 3 times louder,
Cool.
and I will yell out with the most authoritative tone that I can for them to stop.
Make your intimidation check with authority.
Um,
God, freaking South Park.
but as I'm about to speak, I will guide myself.
Yeah, you could have done that beforehand.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, guide and then thaumaturgy and then boom.
Booming voice. It's like the booming blade, but with your voice. I just realized the live stream has been on the wrong place this entire time. That's embarrassing. Uh, Referami, you rolled high enough to pause the conversations as everyone looks to you. There's not an immediate reaction, but they all look at you, and one person speaks up. Oi, are you here to operate the dais?
Look around you. Look what you're doing to each other. Operation of the dais is not the prime importance here. Take a look around you.
I would, sir. I would strongly disagree. I think the operation of the DS is very important because I would like to live, and another person's like, I have a family I need to get back to. This place needs to. You guys need to operate this. I have people I need to go back to. Another person, and then like the arguments begin to devolve again. What do you say if you wish to try to stop this?
Continuing with the thaumaturgy. Enough! This is ridiculous. Is killing each other really going to solve your problem? No, it's not. Everybody wants to get out of here. But if you're panicking and killing each other, nobody's going to get out of here. Think for a moment. Think about what's going on. If you work together, we can operate the dais and get as many people out of here as possible. But fighting, killing each other, that's not going to solve anything. That just has a better chance of getting you killed.
They take a moment to like nod their heads and look at each other, and that rival rouser steps forward and like, great. Are you gonna operate one of these panels?
I don't like his attitude and the glibness of the words given the situation. Can I insight him?
Yeah, sure.
Sense motives specialty.
Yeah, yep. This individual, you don't know him. There is a deep sense of entitlement and a very deep disregard for the people around them. You, they want to live. They are more than willing to push anyone aside to get there, and they are expecting you to step up to one of the four panels to operate it. But they are not like, as you say, waiting for you, or like they don't seem to have any malicious intent behind their words besides the fact that they expect you to
Sorry.
to save them.
So the feeling off thing is just them being entitled.
Yes, they're just an entitled brat who is more than willing to push people aside so that they can
Uh,
survive.
I'm gonna take a quick glance around um, in this relative moment of calm. Would I know which direction Melanie would be?
There's two exits like nearby the dais, and as in this moment of calm, you see like there is a bathroom, a few different fire exits actually, so there'd actually probably be like five exits, and then there's a staff only door.
And based on what I remember from the vision, most likely should be in the staffing, not like a bathroom or.
Yeah, probably. She was in like an office.
hmm Okay. I might be able to operate it, but probably not alone. We need staff that is familiar with this. You will wait here, and you will try to help those who are wounded. Bandage up any injuries that we can, help those who can. I will be back in a few minutes, hopefully with somebody who can help. And then I will just stride straight the to the office's door.
Got it. Uh, as you walk into the staff only area, immediately you open up to a break room. You see like a coffee maker, a few different shelves, a few different cabinets, and a pile of bodies. Most of which bear the uniform of the operators of this Diaz. Uh,
Hopefully, none I recognize.
no, you don't see Melanie in there, but
Okay.
it does occur to you that, and also given the decomposition of their bodies, let me check to see if you have a. Let me just remind myself about your skills. Yeah,
Medicine.
insight, and medicine.
Hmm.
These guys were probably, given the few hours that they've probably been dead, they probably died in the very outbreak of this panic.
Without taking too much time to examine the corpses, how does it look like they died? Does it look like they died, like, what is it I'm trying to say? Does it look like it could be just like they got trampled in the rush, or does it look like they were intentionally cut down?
Uh, Make a quick
If
medicine
that
check.
makes sense.
Yeah, make a quick. You're gonna have to spend some time to examine, but yeah, you can.
Like you're trying to see what type of damage they took.
Yeah, it's real quick. Like, do they have like any slashes? Where they are, if they do have them, or is it more of like trampling and bludgeoning that looks like it would be from them getting mobbed?
Uh, they do have a lot of like various like bludgeons, like bruises. Like they don't they don't look like they've been trampled. They look like they've been punched a few times, maybe. Uh, However,
So
doing
still reasonable that they probably got mobbed
mobbed. Uh,
rather than intentionally killed.
uh,
That's the
yeah,
main thing I'm
yeah.
looking for.
That's what you sort of pick up on with that check and a quick glance. They got mobbed.
Okay. Um, I'll take a moment to look around, see if there's anything useful that I can just grab really quick as I'm heading towards my next destination.
Uh, Make a quick perception check, but it's gonna be a little bit hard.
Yeah, that's fine. 12.
Yeah. Besides like some office supplies that's been strewn about, maybe like a stapler. Would you like a stapler?
Take the
Is
stapler.
it is it a red,
Take it, why
a
not?
red
We can use this
swing
as
line,
a direct
red
weapon.
swing line stapler?
Say that one more time.
Is it a red swing line stapler?
I have no idea what that is, but if you do want a
Office
stapler,
Space. You're
uh,
killing me, Smalls.
I'm sorry.
Are you talking about? Are you referencing that one wrestling thing where he took a stapler and just punched it in somebody's head?
No, Office Space.
Okay.
I really need to see that. Anyway,
If you have not, you do. That goes to
it
everybody in the audience too.
Does that stapler say stapler on it? This GIF you've just posted?
It's a swing line.
It says swing line.
It's a brand, yeah.
honestly, I given how blurry it is, I can actually see the like potentially stapler.
I'm gonna pretend you
uh,
said it does say stapler, honestly.
Anyway,
I mean, those words did technically come out of my mouth.
would you like a stapler?
No, I don't
Uh,
think I need a stapler.
and I guess the only really other valuable thing adventuring wise is like a paper cutter. You could, in theory, take off the cutter part and use that as a really bad weapon.
And there's nothing else
How
that
big is
resembles
it?
a weapon here
I mean,
that I could just grab and go. Like, again, I'm not looking to like dig through the bodies and like loot anything. I'm literally just looking around for anything
uh,
useful as I
a,
pass through.
a quick check and a 12. And given that this place has already been cleared out a little bit, nah.
Then I will break it off, or take it off and take it with me.
Cool. Uh, you begin
She's
to.
probably gonna need something to protect herself with.
Fair enough. You begin to. You begin to
Sorry.
work through and like looking around, and eventually you come upon a door that is not opening to the office space. What do you do?
I will put my head up against the door and listen for any sounds on the other side, and look around and make sure that there's nobody else like trying to sneak in around me, and just call out her name. Melanie, are you there? I'm here to help.
I believe you talked to her in your dream, correct?
I did, and she responded, which was really freaky considering this was a vision of the future.
And she. Are you the one that was talking to me?
Yes, that was me.
Oh,
Are you okay?
I
Probably don't remember me.
I
We met earlier on the dais.
I met so many people today.
Yeah, I understand. Half giant with a church.
And like you hear like a little grunt, a little squeak, if you will, as something is moved away from the door.
Immediately look around, make sure that there's nobody here with bad intention.
Uh, with that perception check, there are probably like a few people around that are like still trying to clear out this space, and like they turn to look to you as there's movement on the other side of the door, and like one person does speak up, like, "Hey, that what's going on there? Are you actually opening that door?"
No, I'm not. I'm trying to get into it. And then I'll try to redirect them back to what they were doing. They were moving stuff around, so I'll point to like try to get that out of the way too over there.
Uh, make a roll of performance, because this is definitely falling under like leadership. All right. You redirect them. They're like, okay. And, like give you a nod and like they're away. They're keeping a little bit of an eye on you, but they're at least away. And
Got it.
and as the squeaking stops, uh, the door opens slightly, and you see the mouse folk on the other side. Dim light in this area, but you can see like the makeup. She has discarded her uniform, and she's wearing like definitely wearing like someone else's clothes that do not fit her. She looks at you and she's like, "Hell, you heard what I said, right?"
I don't remember what it was she said out of character, but yes.
Are you, I need to. I need to get out of here.
Yeah, we all do. That's why I'm here.
You're. You're.
There's. Go
You're.
ahead.
You're here to save me.
Yeah, told you I would try to save you. Here I am.
She looks at you up and
You don't have a
down.
lot of time though.
Okay. Okay. Like she like steps out from behind the door. She has. You can tell like underneath the like her cowl per se. There's like a small sat. I'm sorry. There's a little bit of like a messenger bag underneath it. As she comes on up like next to you and like looks to the two others who are looting, and they look at her, and she looks at them. Uh, they are gonna both make history checks to see if they can recognize her. Because if so, this is gonna become an issue very quickly. One of them comes on up and like, hey, I remember that mouse. She's one of the operators, right? And
I said I was trying to get help, didn't I?
like Melanie like steps behind
Let's see what
you.
we can do to save people. And I will reach behind me and lift her up onto my shoulder.
Uh, uh, and
She can like get up onto my back.
like as like you help her like essentially like piggyback around your neck. Like she's small enough. She's not a small creep. Wait, are mouse folks small?
You said she was small when we met.
I mean, everybody's small compared to you, though.
I mean,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, but he went out of his way to mention that she was a small character, a small mouse folk. I think the heritage allows for a small or medium selection when you choose the heritage, but I don't know if you specifically made her a small character. But I do remember you said she was a small character.
Uh, we are going to vibe with the fact that she is a small character because that is honestly more adorable.
It is more adorable.
Uh, so yeah, we're gonna commit to that. And
Okay.
as like you essentially like she piggybacks and like as they like nod and look at you and she looks to you and like I I can't operate the DS without three other trained operators. Um,
Do you know of anybody else who's still around, possibly? Anybody else that might have hidden out in one of the other offices around here?
I I don't know.
Okay. Alright. I have a little engineering know-how, but I'm not trained in the operation of these things, so I don't know how much help I could be. That still leaves us too short. There is a pretty good-sized group out there that are
That that one
making
ago.
a mess of everything.
Um, can you do me a favor? There's still a dagger in my back. Can you pull it out?
Oh, like actually stabbed dagger?
Like she pulls away the cowl, and you see that she's been stabbed.
Yeah, I immediately will take that out and do my best to patch it up.
Right. I I think this place is a lost cause. Unless there is some more of my coworkers around, then
All right. Is there any other way out of here besides going through the main entrance where the dais is? There's a very large mob of people out there who want this dais operated, and I don't think they're gonna listen even to me about the fact that there's not enough people that can operate it.
is it is a trouble of this place that there's another exit from this room, but it leads right into the dais area.
Alright, I was afraid of that.
But we can at least try to sneak out, maybe? It's gonna be very hard. You
I
think
don't think that's going to be a possibility now.
you
Not
think
without being spotted.
you, you're a big guy. Maybe you can distract them while I slip out?
I'm leery of leaving you alone for the length of time that it would take for me to try to distract them, especially with the group that's out there right now. If you think you can do it, though, I can do my best to try to distract them at the dais, get their attention to the dais directly.
I mean, maybe you can. She looks away. You you can try to operate it with only one at one of these stations, but it is very dangerous for the people on the dais.
Okay. Anything specific I need to know on how to do that?
She looks at you and like, if you want to intentionally fudge it, just press the shiny buttons.
Nothing's ever gone wrong with just pressing a button, right? All right.
You, it's gonna kill a lot of them if you do that.
They're already killing themselves. All I can do is offer them possibility.
Out of character. Oh shit. In character.
Mercy killing.
Out of character, it's their choice to do it. I'm going to warn them. If they still choose to go through, then I will do what I can to try and help them get through, but I'm going to make absolutely no promises.
Got it.
Um, okay. I'm going to look around and the one that spotted that recognized her, I'm going to call them over.
All right. You call them over.
Um,
You call them over, and like they come on up and like, oh, what are you guys staying here for? Like, what's going on?
um, inside as they're walking up, do they seem trustworthy?
Yeah. Roll
What
sense.
kind of a vibe am I getting from them on that?
Uh, roll a sense motive.
Motive. Okay.
And I will privately roll for how much of a jerk they are.
Oh, baby.
This individual actually seems genuinely good. They seem to have just gotten here, and they are like desperate like everyone else, but they're actually like keeping a very cool head and like, okay, if maybe there's a way out. Just like maybe there's like an instruction manual. Maybe there's something here that we can use to
Yeah.
help each other out. Like this individual's actually like trying to keep their head on straight. Out of character,
Okay.
I rolled a 6 on intention, so that actually makes them a pretty good person.
Okay.
Nice.
That's very nice. It's exactly what I was looking for. I don't know if either of you have encountered the smoke people. I don't know what they are, but I've encountered a few groups of them, and they just seem to be running around killing everybody indiscriminately. They don't seem to be real people.
Oh, is that
When they're killed, they just disappear into a puff of smoke.
that's that's an issue that this guy says. Like
Yeah,
that. Yeah, I've seen a
they
few.
look just like regular people, so it's definitely an issue.
Hmm. Well,
Let me see your hand real quick.
Melanie's or this guy's.
This guy's,
Yeah,
because
this guy.
Melanie's already been hurt.
Melanie comes on up and I'm sorry. This guy comes on up and like, okay. Puts his hand out.
Just to be sure, I'm gonna take the dagger from Melanie. I'm gonna stab myself in the finger, so you see his blood coming out of me, and then I'm gonna take his hand and stab his finger as well, to make sure that he's bleeding and not smoking.
You stab his finger, and they do bleed. But they do like raise an eyebrow and like,
Okay.
I get it. Ow, my finger.
The smoke people don't bleed. Sorry, had to double check. All right, look, this is what I'm gonna do, and I'll explain the plan to him. That there's no way we can operate the dais with who we have, and people are gonna get ugly out there. We can try to save some of us, but a lot of them are going to go crazy and do a lot of bad things. And the best I can do is distract them so you two can get out of here.
And Melanie looks at you and looks at them and like clearly like not trusting this, but looking at you and just nodding like, okay, yeah, yeah, we can.
It's our best bet. I'm going to direct them to go. Oh, shit, where should I tell them to go? People are meeting back up at Rydell's,
Vitals at
if I remember correctly, because they were
at
going back to Rydell's out of character.
yeah, the urban sprawl. Why Vitals?
He was another person that was too much to explain right now. He was another person I'm trying to save. Some friends of mine are finding some supplies for him and his family, and they're going to be meeting back up with him. So that's the best place to try to meet up with them and get out of here. We don't have a whole lot of time before all of this comes crashing down around literally everybody.
Got it.
So we need to do what we can to gather supplies on our way and get out of here quickly.
Got it.
Side streets if you can. Try to avoid attention. There's going to be people out there that are not going to have very good intentions towards anybody other than themselves. So head towards Rydell. I will do what I can here and try to meet up with you guys there.
Got it.
Um, out of character, what's the name of the warehouse
Untamen.
where Perry was?
The Untamen warehouse.
Okay. Um, I also have a friend that is, as far as I know, going to be at this warehouse, and he's also in danger. I need to get to him. So I might not meet up with you guys immediately over there. I'm going to try to get over to him as quickly as I can, and then I'll try to meet you guys at Rydell's.
Understood.
I'll give them a quick description of the rest of the party so that they know who they're looking for. Um, tell them Referami sent you here to meet up, and that he was going to go get Perry after he tried to save some people here.
Got it. Like she nods, and this random guy, just looks at you and, oh, you are like looks at you and like raises an eyebrow, like you're a you're a hero, aren't you? That's really obvious. I apologize.
Just trying to do what I can. That's all we can do. I'm
Just
just going to let out just this look of just weariness just going to pass over Referami's face as he just kind of sighs, knowing what's probably going to happen once he gets to the transporter dice.
right.
All right, I will go distract them. Try to wait for the best opportunity for you guys to escape without being seen. Here, and I'll hand them the paper cutter. the best I can find in terms of anything to help you guys protect yourselves until we can get to you.
Okay.
Let my friends know that I'll be back as soon as I can, but if they have to go, I understand. Try to leave me a note of some sort or word of where they're going so I can try to meet up with you guys if I end up making it and I'm running late.
Sorry, say that last part one more time.
Just for if they have to go without me before I get back, to try to leave some kind of a note or message for me in case I'm running late so I know where I'm going to try to meet up with them again.
Okay. And Melanie nods and looks at this guy and like just smiles like, "Well, this is definitely not how I envisioned this going, but hey, to better places than here, right?" And like Melanie looks at him like, "This is I'm not really in the mood to be making jokes like that." And this guy just shrugs like, "You know what? Fair."
I will head on towards the dais and give them a moment to get themselves ready.
Fair enough. And as you get on out, immediately Rabble Rouser speaks up as soon as you get out the door. "So, did you find any help?"
Unfortunately, no. Let me take a look at it. I have a little bit of engineering know-how. Let me see what I can figure out. I'm probably going to need help with this, though, and I don't know if I can even get it working, but let's see.
Sure. Who amongst you guys was willing to learn from the big man who looks like he doesn't take a shower?
Oh, I'm absolutely willing to learn from him, but I think I'm still unconscious. So,
You're also not here. Uh,
oh,
Yeah.
true.
uh, a few pe-
Minor.
a few people come on up from the crowd. Definitely not asshole, but he comes on up. Or they come on up to like look at you and look at your work in the DS. Uh, are you
Um,
are you
take
actually
a look at it and see what I can figure out.
roll engineering?
Okay.
It's gonna be very difficult.
Yeah. Oh, think my experience using the governor's TP might have been helping me out a little bit here.
You begin to make sense of this, and you're like, okay, there's a shot actually, but you would need to find three other people to operate the other three DSs and do the right
Okay.
things.
All right. Um. Okay. Okay. That I'm just gonna like just kind of looking around at the panel and just, like looking at the different buttons and levers and whatever gadgets and gizmos are on here to operate it. Okay, I think. All right, that makes sense. All right. Okay. There might be a chance. I'll turn and get everybody's attention, and I'll use thaumaturgy again if needed to boost my voice so they can hear me.
All right. I just want you, just because I do want to wrap this up.
Hmm.
Can I please have you roll in another authority check, just to see how these next moments go? Because there's still a lot of tension in the air, and you're going to need to get a few volunteers who don't want to be volunteers.
Any bonuses for my previous
No.
authority checks? Okay,
No.
but worth checking.
Oh, Okay, cool.
Yeah, baby.
Uh,
Awesome. Ah.
Hey.
uh, yeah, no. You are able to convince 3 people. Uh, they are they are like, okay, and as this is happening, one of these individuals comes up to you, like, I really appreciate what you're doing, sir. Um, if this doesn't go well, I need you to give this key. And essentially hands you like a credit card. I need you to give this key to my family.
What's your name?
Uh,
Where's your family?
actually, no, no, this is a gift. No, never mind. They're gonna. I'm gonna retcon that. They look at you and like, if this doesn't turn out well, I want you to have what's in the safe. Just go to any bank of Inasvine, and they should get you what's inside.
I appreciate this. If we make it through this, I'll do what I can with whatever we have,
All right.
and
As
then
the
I'll Oh, go ahead.
as the rest of these guys going up into the daises, and you guys essentially with your guidance, you begin to like explain like, okay, we need to do this, we need to at least do this, and as the lights begin to go off, I would like 3 people to roll d20s. The DC for this is, I'm gonna say this is still pretty difficult for people who are not trained in engineering. DC 15. This is essentially, if this goes well, this goes well. If this doesn't go well, sorry. But
Can I roll one of them since
yes,
I'm
yeah,
dead?
yeah,
Um,
yeah. I'm.
Real quick before we roll anything, I will take a moment to explain to everybody the dangers. I'm not sugarcoating any of it. I am being very brutal and very honest about the fact that this can kill them. We are not the trained operators. I have a pretty good idea that we can make this work, but if they do try it, there is a possibility that they will die. And I want them fully aware of that before they rush to use it. But I will do what I can to save them. I can't guarantee it, and they need to be fully aware of that.
Some people do step off. Some people step on, and there's some murmurs of just like, is this gonna go well? This better fucking go well. Of just like about 40 people in this dais, all looking to the 4 operators. As you begin and you get it done, I would like three other I would like 3 other people to roll a d20. You just need
Uh,
2 successes, or everyone on this dais is going to die.
Including Raph.
Not Raph. Raph is operating.
alright,
Okay.
Essentially,
Roll a
I'll
d20.
volunteer and roll one.
yeah.
All right,
Hey,
18.
That
one
was the wrong thing.
success.
Noise.
That was the wrong dice. Give me a
All
sec.
right.
How do I?
No,
How do
one
I?
d20. That was right.
D20.
Yeah, yeah. No, that was Carthon.
That?
Oh, that was Carthon.
Yeah, that
Uh,
wasn't me. Crap. How
Okay,
do I
Ju-
watch
just
get rid?
for,
watch
I
watch me
clicked
fail
the
this.
D12 by accident. How do I get rid of that?
uh,
Close the window.
Yeah, let's fail
Oh,
this.
What's the DC here?
15 because these are
right click
not trained
the button at the
operators.
bottom.
Got
Five
it. All right.
five is basically 15, right?
No.
Without the one, yes.
Just it has the loneliest number right next to it. It's the same thing otherwise.
All right. Hopefully it just rolls the D20 and not the D12 I accidentally clicked.
If you right click the D12 at the bottom, it'll get rid of it.
All right.
All
Oh boy.
right, it's up to you, man.
No,
No,
Referami
it was just 3.
just Referami automatically succeeds. But that is still 2 successes and 2 fails. So Referami, I need you to call high or low.
Uh,
If you call wrong, I will never forgive you.
High.
All right.
Yeah,
Yes.
baby.
Yeah, let's
There
go.
we go.
Whew,
Let's
okay.
dip and go.
The teleportation goes off. Good news, bad news. Good news, the teleportation goes off.
And it's the only charge.
Uh, and all those guys disappear. Bad news, asshole survived. But I will add
Fair.
Listen, as
Just
long as they
40
weren't a smoke
people
person, it's gonna
from
all go down
from
whenever they win.
from 40, and I imagine you guys just probably sent them to like the next ring. Are you guys sending them to the next ring up, or are you guys going sending them to the far quarter?
Wasn't there
Uh,
already a destination programmed in?
yeah, that would be my guess. Would be whatever destination was already programmed in. If I could change the destination, whichever one I thought would have been the safest one,
Then yeah, they're probably being sent somewhere in the far quarter, because
that'd be my best guess because the rings are all collapsing. So,
Yeah.
well, this ring is collapsing. This one is not
Oh, so
all.
there's a chance asshole might still die.
So 40 people from the DS, including entitled fool, to the far quarter.
You know, he
Uh,
really should have realized that he was the villain with a name like Entitled Fool.
right?
Listen, if
Out of character, I am gonna say with only 2 successes, these guys are gonna have some major like summoning sickness.
Ooh.
Fair enough.
Yeah, fair.
They can be sick all they
Better
want
than
as long as they
better than
survive.
Death.
Yeah.
Better than
yeah,
Death.
most of these
Though.
assholes, one of the people with sickness.
One can hope.
Uh, any anyway, these aren't the best people. Uh, but as soon as they do, the rest of these guys, the people who did not go with them, they jump onto the Dias, given that there's not a splatter, and they're like, we want to go as well. We want to go.
Quick glance at the number of people that are here. How many more trips would it take to get everybody out of here?
Just one more.
One more. Okay.
You do notice that Melanie and this other guy, they are poking their head out from this other exit. It's not very obvious. I'm sorry, it is pretty obvious if they were paying attention, but you've sufficiently taken attention away.
I will give a nod, a non-committal nod to exactly who it is that it is, but I'll give a nod and say, very well. Let's go.
All right.
Keep in mind, no guarantees, but hopefully you'll make it through safely.
Got it. This is 20 people. DC is reduced, and also these guys have a little bit more experience. The operators have a little bit more experience. If we could do 3 more rolls, DC 12.
I will take a quick second before we fire it up again to congratulate them on doing it, give them a clap on the back, and the one that seemed to struggle the most, I will give them guidance.
Got it. Then I would like what? Who are you going to give that to? Like out of character.
Out of character, let's go ahead and give it to same people gonna roll.
Yeah, I'll roll
Carthon?
again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll do it.
Oh, sorry.
Then
I will give it to Calzias.
got it.
Okay. That's with what do I roll extra for that?
D4.
D4.
Hey.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Hey, we got it that
let's
time.
Nice. Inspired, my guy. Inspired.
Yeah.
If he survives this, he's probably gonna remember this moment and take up a new career.
You know what? We're gonna say the one guy who rolled a natural 20. They fucked with their panel a little bit. They did something very risky, and they disappear as well with the teleportation.
Oh crap!
Fair enough.
We're gonna say 15 more people from the dais. Better people that didn't argue with one master and engineer who teleported with them from the console. Yeah. So the 16 people are teleported away. As Melanie and this individual walk out.
Okay. So there's me and two other randos here, basically.
The two other randos actually look at each other and like look at the asshole left and like, but they look at you and like, I I think we can actually like begin teleporting people.
Okay. If you guys want to stay here and operate this, it will be trickier with only two people, but
Well, we just need to get two more people though, right? Two more people who know how to operate this.
show them what to do. Yeah, show them what to do. I will direct as many people as I can here.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. I'll give him a clap on the shoulder.
They smile.
Hearty dad nod.
Hearty dad nod is received and they nod back as you head on out. And we are.
Did the other guy that was in the other room also come out and get teleported? Or is he still digging through stuff back there?
We're gonna say they were part of the second group.
Okay.
They probably
I was like,
heard.
if I thought there was anybody left, I would use thaumaturgy to yell as loud as I could for anybody who wants to get out of here. There's a way out. Come to the dais.
Got it.
Orderly.
Orderly, yeah.
Yeah. And as you head on out, we are gonna head to Carthon.
Right.
As you head to Rydell's place,
Yep.
and like a lot of people give you looks, but I imagine you just are just zooming through tenderly with a big ol' scowl.
It's as much as I can. Well,
And
I'm not flying. If that's what you mean by zooming, I'm
yeah, I know
holding.
you're on Rava, but like Rava's running and like hustling,
Looking at.
Yeah.
and
I imagine the family resemblance is coming through with that scowl.
a little bit, but there's a lot of emotions here. As you get up to Rydell's place, for the story, we're gonna say you're the first person back.
All right.
As Beam and Spurbod are on Rava, and you take off the barrel of the nitrogen fertilizer.
All right. I'll
Uh,
roll it up to the door and knock. Rydell, we got that fertilizer you wanted, and we almost all died doing it.
and the roots around the door recede a little as the door opens and you see a Spriggan right there, which I believe Spriggans are also a small race.
Do those exist in this setting? I'm not
Yes.
familiar with them. Okay. All right.
They are plant people.
Oh yeah, like myconids. All right.
Myconids are more mushroomy.
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
Then mushrooms aren't plants.
you say
So fair
Spriggan,
enough.
I automatically go to Skyrim, but I imagine less, provocative looking.
They could be small or medium, yeah.
Okay.
It's a humanoid plant.
As they look at you, and all they're wearing it seems to just be like an apron and like a lot of belts. As they look at you with those big beady eyes, like, come, bring it inside and bring your people with you.
All right. I'll push the barrel in first, and then help beam off, and then just get Splorbot off.
And as as you come inside, you're immediately hit with like these smells of nature, like potent smells, like herbs everywhere. As you head on, as you go inside like this little shopping area, it actually like all the shelves are empty, and a lot of the plants they seem to have been. It seems like the floor of this place has been dug up, like the planks torn off, and all these plants have been put into like the ground underneath, the dirt underneath the foundation. It's like Rydell just tore away at the rocks, the concrete, to find dirt. And
Interesting.
and in the center of this area, there is a large purple flower. And immediately Rydell like looks to you guys and just, I thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you guys wish to live?
I would like to live. Yes, thank you. Um, Out of character, why did we agree to? What was the reason we agreed to get the fertilizer for this guy? Was it that important?
Never told you.
All right, but
Uh,
we did it since they were one of the people in
yeah, in Raframi's
Restaurant
dream.
Vision. Okay, got
But
it.
yeah, they look at you and just, I, I think I could take all, maybe not all of you, but like looks to the rest of you guys. I could take the three of you, or I could take two of you with the dinosaur. This flower blooms to be very big, and in theory could survive the impact.
In
That's
theory.
Groot from the first Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, actually.
Yay! I love that.
Arborea gigantica, something like that.
Well,
Flora
I'm
colossus,
not.
that's what it was.
I'm not leaving Rava. So if you two want to go, looks at Splorbot, and well, Splorbot can't
I was
see me.
Splorbot get
At that
Looks at Spurbod.
at that point, Rydell is actually going to come on up to Spurbod. They are going to pull out some ointments, and they're going to apply it. I'm just going to say for fairness sake. Oh, of course. Don't worry, just messing up my live stream. And we're back.
What
powerful.
happened?
Just forgot to roll properly. They're going to give you 8 points of healing, Spurbod,
Nice.
as some nice ointments hit your flesh. And I think they're also going to give you, Carthon, just a little bit of healing. 5 points of healing. As-
What about the kid? They're literally at death's
Appreciated.
door.
The kid, they don't have enough medical stuff.
What about my dinosaur? It's fine if they don't have enough for Rava. She's not actually bloodied.
They're probably not going
Actually,
to... They,
actually, can we say that 5 points of healing goes to Rava? I think Carthon would prioritize her.
if you wish.
All right. I realize it's probably not good from a gameplay perspective, but that's what my character would do.
Yeah, fair enough.
Also, I'm looking at the live stream. Why is Carthon on his side? He's been rotated.
Oh no, they've been rotated.
Idiot. Doesn't
Get
matter.
rotated, idiot.
Get rotated, idiot. Do-do-do-do-do. Do.
It's
Uh,
fine. It doesn't matter.
You are Carthon. Carthon is a shark.
anyway, after that,
As Splurbot is like extremely groggy as he gets up. Oh, 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 that. Oh, I haven't felt that in a while.
uh,
Oh.
and as you're
Do I also have the point of strife and fatigue?
I don't think. Oh, it does seem
Since
like yeah, it does seem like if you come on up from 0 HP, you do get a point of fatigue and strife.
okay.
Uh, and then as you're waking up, you see God as the lights overtake you. In fact, the rest of you guys see it as you.
Like all of us.
No, Carthon, as you guys look to the doorway and you see an elf there with a camera. Calzias, you are right behind her.
Right, this is gonna seem really rude, but I'm gonna just immediately go to Carthon and God, I suck with names so badly.
Rodgal.
And I wrote it down, God, and
Same.
Ragel, and make sure they're okay.
Uh,
No, I'm not great. I'm still alive. It's good to see you.
Same. Oh, seeing how you are now, I wish I went with you instead.
We all lived, barely.
Are we
So,
sure
help
about
with
that?
you.
And I'm pointing at the elf.
oh, hello. Your friend here has told me a lot about what's been happening here. Amara Yothana, independent reporter.
They unknowingly used the last charge of the teleporter after that merfolk's goblin friend used the third one after the kids got through. So we're definitely gonna need different ways to get out of here once Referami gets back with who he's getting.
And speaking of that, almost conveniently, two people also like turn towards the. They turn towards the into the doorway, and you see a small mouse folk with a rando individual that the DM did not give any description of.
You could just do that very quickly right now.
Or a name or anything. How
Uh,
tall are they? What's their birth sign?
sure. Someone please can someone please roll a d50 for me, please?
Sure, I'll roll that. Once I find dice rolling
No.
in the
Uh,
Discord.
can somebody please roll it on Foundry /
Oh,
R
Foundry.
1d50?
Gotcha.
Cool. Can someone please roll a d5 for me, please?
I'll roll the d5.
Do it.
If somebody else rolled,
I apologize. I for the rings it's actually a d60, so I'm gonna just uh yeah,
Wow.
Referami, would you like to roll an additional d10 or roll a d60?
Let's just go ahead and roll a d10 in addition to that.
Yeah, sure. 3.
So 50. 51.
51. Uh, give me a sec. Somebody else, please roll a. Carthon, please roll a d2 for me, please.
All right.
Uh,
Uh, I don't
you
know how to roll a D2 off the top of my
Slash
head.
D3.
Oh,
uh,
let's roll a D6 and say,
yeah, yeah,
1, 2, 3,
high
1.
low.
All right, 2. So
Uh,
low.
yeah, low. Uh, that is a. This dude is seems to be a very pale, radiant individual.
Hmm.
they're glowing.
They are glowing. Well, okay, they're trying to hide that they're glowing, but they do seem to be a very pale happy individual. Actually, they don't have to be pale to be this creature. I apologize. That's weird. But they look human. We'll just go with that. As this mouse folk and this individual coming up and like this mouse folk is just like, hi, Referami just sent me here. Hi, Rydal, and Rydal just like waves their hand like, hi, who are you? It's not important. Hi, uh, I was told there would be rescue here, or that I'd at least meet the rest of you guys. Two Dragonborn, one. Okay, matches the description, and uh, big ol' frog. Hi, frog.
That that would be me.
I take it you're one of the ones that Referami was trying to save.
Yeah, it was weird. I heard his voice, and then he came.
Well, I can't say I really understand everything he's been talking about, but it's good that you got here at least.
Uh,
Where is Referami?
oh, he went to the Untaman, this place called the Untaman warehouse. Uh, said if he didn't come back soon, to tell you guys he was heading there.
How long ago was this?
This is probably about 10 minutes. Melanie.
Okay.
Melanie eats.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Right. Carthon, you and the others stay here. I'm gonna make sure Referami is okay.
Are you sure? I can help you.
No offense, Carthon, but you look like a stiff breeze might be able to knock you over.
They're not critical. They're just bloody. Oh wait, no, never mind. They didn't
No,
take
I am
healing.
critical
Never
though.
mind.
All right.
I understand you are very capable, but I'll have a lot more peace of mind if you stay here right now.
Be careful.
Of course. That damn mountain couldn't kill me. What around here could?
Random pale guy, random positive guy looks at me like, explosives probably. No, not now. Okay.
Well, it's a good thing I know how to deal with explosives.
My man just goes in to give you a fist bump.
Right.
And,
Yeah, I'll kind of questionably give it back.
all right.
Right. Try to be back as soon as possible.
Rydal actually
Uh,
interjects like, I would prefer if we could. And like looks to the newcomers and like, I'm assuming since you haven't done anything weird that you are genuine friends. I accept. However, I do need to make a decision now on who's staying in the bloom with me. Because I do not wish to risk my life and my livelihood and my friends any longer since you brought the fertilizer.
being in the bloom. What are you talking about?
I have a way where we could potentially survive the impact of falling.
Look, I'm staying with Rava. Others want to go, and others should go. That's fine. Um, so between this and the governor's mansion, because Carthon doesn't know about all that, I don't think.
No, I
Um,
think Kalzaius just
I
said.
just said it's a
oh,
bus.
rip,
It's no longer an option.
got it. Well, okay. Between that and we have the what about that safe house in Marmalade?
Marmalade can take 5 people.
Got it. Okay, then we should definitely have enough for everybody. And this can take what, 3 people,
4 people.
4 people? Okay, yeah,
But
there's
but
definitely enough room.
but they but Rydell needs you guys to make a decision now.
Okay, got it.
If the safe house, if the eject safe house can take 5 of us,
Uh,
I imagine there'll be the party in Rava.
Rava takes 2 spaces, so you actually cannot do a full evac with Rava.
Right. Well, I am. I'm gonna say I'm not leaving yet. Ragel should go.
Gil, and Splorbod should go because he's in no state to argue. Sorry, Eatsley.
You know what? I think you're right. I think he definitely would argue with you. I do agree. I don't think that he's in a state to do so. He would probably
Okay,
start to say
get
something and
get the
then
flower.
crunch over and like he's still feeling it and he wouldn't actually be able to get a word in edgewise.
I'm gonna put him in the flower. Okay, okay.
And, like as like you move them, like Rydell is like hold up, just let me take care of that, okay? It's not big yet, and if you step on it early, it's gonna kill it. Just
Okay.
let the botanist do the botany thing.
Sorry.
You're good.
Um, okay, if you're Cal, if you're gonna look for Referami, bring him back here. He can be the third person to leave this way.
Uh,
Hey, look.
there,
Oh,
there is Melanie in this random positive guy that could
oh,
round out
Rip,
the four.
Yeah.
Rip, I forgot about them. All right, sure. Okay, guys, you want to come? Okay, then the rest of us, there's room for 5 people. Referami and Kelsias and me and Rava could get in the bunker, assuming nobody else shows up.
There is the reporter, but there isn't.
We'll figure it out as we go.
Yeah, she
Okay.
she she doesn't want to leave right now.
Okay.
Uh, because she's here to gather the story.
All right. Yeah, it sounds like she has her own way back because she said you're coming with me, or maybe she planned on using that teleporter in the governor's mansion again.
The teleporting the governor's mansion can't be used again.
I know it can't, but it sounded like I guess she didn't know that when she said she was going back.
Yeah, she did not know that it was a one-way trip.
Got it. All right.
Anyway, as
And guess
Melanie, random optimism guy, and Spurbud and Beam get into get into position around the flower as Rydell's stating.
that I'll
Uh,
come find you later, okay?
All right.
Beam
Sure.
Beam doesn't look at you, but he does look at Spurbud. Are you okay, sir?
I've been through worse.
You you sure you want to leave like this?
I'm not entirely convinced I could move out on my own 2 feet if I tried. I certainly wish I could do more. I certainly wish I could do more to help, but as it stands, we're running out of. I don't exactly have time to recover well enough to do anything.
Beam nods. Well, this is one way to. What's the phrase? for my first combat, sir?
Tactical retreat. Yeah, nothing tactical about this.
I permission to make a joke, sir.
Granted.
Isn't this considered a botanical retreat? As Rydell just dumps the fertilizer
Right on his head.
right on his head, lights him up. No, just fucking hits him like a fire hydrant. Or,
Just
sorry.
fucking smacks me with a 20-pound bag of nitroglycerin.
Nope.
God.
I'm not taking you with me. They dump the they dump the fertilizer, and upon impact the flower gets bigger, and as soon as it gets big enough, Rydell gives the barrel to you, Spurbod, to just hold on to it as they begin to speak in a language you do not understand. I don't think any of you guys understand the languages they're speaking.
Excuse me.
That is
Draconic or Orc?
no.
Then
It's
no.
not common. They're not speaking common.
No.
Okay, just
I
checking.
doubt they're speaking undercommon, but I imagine. Didn't I say I was probably gonna change that for something different?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Anyway, the flower grows as you guys all step into the petals, and it immediately begins to it's weird. The petals begin to scoop up the dirt around it and pick up all the plants nearby. And as you guys witness this flower getting bigger and bigger, Rydell tells all the people with them to stand in the center. As the petals come up into a bud-like shape.
Okay, one thing. As Rydell's preparing all this, I'm gonna ask, hey, you've already done a lot for us, but considering your shop is as good as destroyed, is there anything in here we could use, like money or more healing?
That
Perhaps a
bomb,
ranged weapon.
that bomb is about as much as I could spare. However, if you do want to dig into my savings, just looks at you and hands you a pouch.
Oh, thank you.
Uh, Thank you for getting the fertilizer. You open it
You're
up,
welcome.
and it is about 236 gold pieces.
Oh wow.
Glad I asked. Okay,
Was literally about to leave with it.
all right. Well, do you want half, cousin?
Just hold on to it for now.
Looks at
We'll deal with that.
236 gold in inventory. All right.
We'll deal with that once we survive this mess.
all right. As as a Rydell gives you the gold and the petals come up into a bud, the petals actually shift from a purple to a yellow. And on the outside, it looks like the petals get really close together and merge together. And then they begin to grow spikes. Uh, I I'm going to say, out of everyone here, the only person who has ever seen this shape is probably just Carthon because of your nature proficiency.
Interesting. So do I recognize this as any uh particular flower, or is it a
No,
purely natural
no,
thing?
no. It is turning into a fruit.
Oh.
It is turning into a pineapple.
All right, okay. I thought it was gonna be a peach for James and the Giant Peach reference.
No,
But we
it,
brought a
it
good
is
clue.
it is a pineapple above the sea.
And Itsu was playing the SpongeBob thing on their flute earlier, so this is perfect.
As
I hope it crashes in the water. Or actually, no, that would be bad.
uh,
Thank you.
as as the as the flower turns into a fruit. Uh, inside, Rydell rubs something and illuminates the hollow cavity that is the pineapple, and looks to the rest of you guys. Here are the rules. We are going to have a very rough ride. You do not eat any of the fruit flesh, and if you want to see, you do not bother this flower. Do I make myself clear? And like Beam nods. Melanie nods and like sits down and just like arms around legs. As Beam looks to you, Robot, again. I really don't know what to say. Feels like a really weird experience to just be able to say I'm gonna walk away from this. And Melanie like looks to him and just I the things I've seen today, I wouldn't want to wish it on anyone. And Beam just looks down and just I fought someone to the death today. I fought multiple people to the death. Well, to the smoke. Melanie like looks at him and just I'm I'm sorry. And Beam looks up and just no. I made a promise to my mentor. I wanted to learn to fight to protect people. And like looks to you with a smile. I think I did that pretty well, sir. Eats, are you dead?
I'm. I'm sorry. I'm not dead. I just got distracted by family for a second. I'm sorry.
You're good. There was just a really emotional moment between the mouse and your protege. Talking about
And nothing from you.
God.
Uh,
last words were, uh, I trained myself to protect people, And I think I did just that, sir.
I couldn't be more proud of you and how far you've come.
Just smiles and just relaxes. And just probably just falls asleep right there.
Fair enough.
Fair enough, understandable.
You're going to proceed to spend the next 2 hours, oh, living in a pineapple above the sky.
Uh,
Spur,
Flying apple.
and how much
spur,
time we have left?
spur, bod, caparius. Anyway, what?
Nothing.
And as you see your compatriots go into have this pineapple form around them, the rest of you guys, Rava, Calzias, Carthon, and this investigative reporter, she looks to the rest of you and just takes another photo. So,
Come on. Let's go find Referami and get out of here.
Yeah. Hopefully there will be a way off for you too, ma'am. Yeah. So what species is this woman?
uh,
Elf.
elf, yes.
Okay, I'm just checking.
I. She smiles a little bit and just. I don't really have a way back, but worst case scenario, I can send my photos back to my office.
How would you do that if you can't get back?
It's a special film I'm using.
Magic film. All right.
We're all gonna find a way out of this alive, okay?
Sure.
I'll talk about death.
She pulls out
And
she pulls out what the equivalent of a Snickers bar and just starts to bite it.
Nice.
and as we're heading to Referami, I'm gonna fill in more detail what happened at the governor's manor to Quarthon, and let him talk to the reporter if he wants to give his side of what's been going on.
And as this happens, she does actually tell of what happened with Orion and Chairbiter. Um,
Oh yeah, what happened?
uh, Once again, they came out into the they came out at the third disc. I'm sorry, the third ring. Wait, hold up 1 second. Yes, they were teleported to the disc of communication in Yolum. Uh,
Cool.
To their
yeah,
aunts or grandmothers, those one of the two.
Ant. They were teleported there as well as a goblin folk behind them. Uh, the goblin folk presented themselves as someone who is stuck in the teleportation and was very grateful to have found a way through the teleportation through. Introduced themselves as a Miss. I did take these notes. A Miss Friend Banks. She was a low-ranking, essentially executive assistant at a different company. Uh, and it essentially explained the gist. Orion and Chairbider came in to a group of reporters to essentially explain what was going on. There was a scramble on information, and this woman, this elvish woman, Amara, decided to just say "fuck it" and jumped into the portal to figure out more details about the story after hearing about it from the Dragonborn children and the Goblin.
She doesn't see if the Dragonborn children left. She left when they were still talking to reporters.
Yes.
Right, then after she told me that, I'll tell her whatever persona that Goblin is working with those reporters is BS. They and that merfolk were in some company that was burning to the ground, roaming around for information, and just letting people die.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised someone corporate would do that.
Yeah.
Um, uh, Out of character, it was Carthon that told him about the teleport in the manor, right?
I believe it was, yes.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, we found it first, me and Referami.
Yep.
But did you say that it was still working, or just say you found the teleporter?
I probably would have said it. Oh, do you mean how you found out about it, Calzias?
No, like when you told them there was a teleporter, did you tell them it was still working? You just told them
I
we
don't
found that
remember.
way. We don't know if it's working or not.
I don't remember.
I I think it was more Raframi saying that there was a way to teleport some people out. Anyway,
Yeah. Either way, I'll tell the teleporter that Carthon and Reframi did mention a teleporter. But when we got there later, the goblin was there by himself, acting really suspicious. We tried to play it off that the teleporter wasn't working, and once we got the kids through, just bum rushed through and took one of the few charges that the teleporter had.
she nods.
And I'll explain that lying was my idea because I didn't trust them in the way they were acting.
She's making note of this, but she looks up to you and like, there's one detail that you haven't mentioned yet that I'm very curious about. Who killed the governor?
That I'm not sure. I wasn't
I
even
don't
part of the
know.
ones that first discovered their death. That
I
was
was
Referami and out of character Referami and Splurbot, wasn't it?
no, it was me and Referami
No.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw this, Carthon.
Yeah, we okay.
Uh,
We were on the
Yeah, I'll
scene.
say Referami, my cousin.
The governor was still alive. I know it sounds crazy. I think there might have been a shapeshifter in the house. That's because I will explain that detail about the green dragonborn being seen, but then later we found that same green dragonborn dead in the bushes, but she must have been alive to kill the governor, so I feel like, something killed her and then took her place, and then definitely killed other people and probably killed the governor as well, and then used the teleporter to get out.
all right. As you say this story and she writes it all down. Understood. Now let's meet this. Let's meet this hero I keep on hearing a whole lot about as she walks with you to meet with Raffarami.
On our way, if there is like a crossbow or a shorter longbow among the dead people who had weapons, can I just pick it up and give it to Carthon so they have a ranged weapon and could just play keep away while shooting people with on
I do actually have a ranged weapon. I have a longbow. I just haven't used
Okay,
it yet
good.
because I've been trying to save people.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna recommend that if we get
Okay,
into
but
a
do you have a
fight, we
good
dash,
weapon
stay
though?
away from people.
Well, the longbow's pretty good in D&D. What else would it be if not a longbow? Unless like you have a gun.
Regardless, I do believe we are going to end this session here.
All right.
We are
All right.
we are already about like 15 minutes past time.
Cool. That was fun. Yay.
That
This was
it is so good to be back.
And
It
Splurbot at least is safe
And
from this particular
Splurbod
thing.
did it almost, but did not die. Let's go.
I
almost
and
died,
Raja
but
almost died.
they did survive though, which might
Frankly, I would have died if not for rules. I completely forgot that we're still using that house rule in this campaign.
Yeah, I didn't
uh,
know that carried over between your campaigns. I wasn't sure if that'd be a thing in A5E, but good to
I
know
I
it is.
don't think it's come
Probably
up
talked about
yet.
this
So
before.
I don't think it's come up yet. So we wouldn't really have a reason to know.
yeah. I mean, you
Uh,
kept on rolling really low.
yeah.
Yeah, you were. That was bad, my
I
dude.
think literally the only three successes that I rolled this entire game were those 3 death saves. And I
My
still
God.
rolled 2 failures before that.
God.
I've got the Alex luck, but for Forge.
Uh,
Well,
anyway,
and with that was Danny's luck.
Oh, true.
God, this was a hell of a session.
It was.
Was pretty incredible. Jeez.
yeah, and here's hoping you guys made the right decisions on who to send with Rydell.
Here's hoping, and I have a really strong feeling that Merfolk is not gonna forgive me for that stunt I pulled.
Oh,
Good.
yeah.
Oh, we'll see if society even exists after what? There's like 5 rings, so this is like the equivalent of like a continent getting blown up. So yeah, we'll see
Yeah.
how things go.
Well, regardless, audience, I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. Thank you, Gold Osborne, for being the only person to send a chat message. And I hope you guys have a fantastic evening. Take care, you guys. Have fun.
Good night, everybody.
Don't go
Good night.
crazy.
Night, guys.
Bye.
See you next time.